I don't even know if you can hear it now when I think about it. At one moment, I'm pausing it because there you go. I do this fight every week. I'm just telling you now, I have to do this fight every week to get the armor set I want. Legitimate. Also, hang on, I need to show you. Is it back to the drawing board? Listen to this guy, I like this guy. This is the one which I actually listen to more often than some of the others. Catboy. Not you. These are the players. But yeah, this guy. Look at what this guy turns into. He's a boss, right? And he's just like, okay, time to activate super form. Look at this freaking form that he takes on. Oh, this is phase 2. I didn't want phase 2, I wanted phase 1. Anyway, either way, look at this shit. Why does dude become Gundam? Like, okay. Howling Blade. But this is freaking phase 2, which it looks like they've actually hid the spoilers. Which is kind of good of them. But yeah, it's cool. Anyway, that's Final Fantasy for you. How we doing, guys? How we doing? How we doing? Oh, do you know something? Actually, I've realized one reason why I needed to show you this. Let's put some Pokemon music on. Not GBA. React. Look what I've done. I made some changes. I made some tweaks. Lovely, lovely people of Pokemon-topia. I've made some tweaks. The wheel is now properly color-coded. And I've also adjusted a couple of things on it. The numbers I haven't adjusted, specifically because you guys want it at the level that you've set it to, basically. So anything which has been boosted, for example this, will remain exactly how it was. However, I have added one thing. I feel like I added more than one. No, I just made a couple of tweaks. I remember that as well. So I added party member becomes overused. So you guys can chuck a Pokemon into overused and just stop me from using it. I think that's better than me releasing a random Pokemon. Oh no, I still have that. No, there was one which was... No, that replaced. There was another one. There was another one which was swap a party member out. That one I don't think I liked because it was awkward. In the moment, you didn't know what was in the box, so it took a load of random time. So I've removed that one, and I've just changed it to party member becomes unused. But you have to choose one of the 6 Pokemon in my party to do it. Draw Pokemon in paint is still there. No healing items for 5 battles. I've now specified it's healing items for 5 battles. Change the order of an input, hot sauce. I removed Theo moment because I think it's a little unfair to disturb Theo. I think he will turn up when he deigns it. Because every single time I've gone to go get him, he has been, he's been sleeping, and I don't want to disturb the baby. I meant to say Dave, but I guess autocorrect had other plans. Dave or chat. But yes, I've also color-coded this. So green is ones which you cannot change the rating on. So if we get the thing to make its likeliness go up or down, these green ones do not apply, which is I gift a membership and a donor gets 100k. Simply because they're too big. I think I want them to remain rare. But the others are all fair game. What if there's another wheel option but lets a person who caused it to be able to move something out of overused? That's a choice. Why not? I could duplicate this. Move. It's counterintuitive in a way because it does the same thing. Move a Pokemon out of overused. Because then that means you guys can enjoy these Pokemon a bit more. That does mean I need to move this one though, because... How did I move it previously? Manual sort. Here we go. I want to make sure that no colors are perfectly touching one another. Because then, so the colors actually mean something. Okay, so blue means it affects the game. Pink means that it affects me specifically. And yellow means it's something good for chat. And then green is just unchangeable. So there's pink things on here. That means it affects me. Blue means it affects the game. Yellow means it affects chat. And green is unchanged. I know I just said that already, but I just wanted to say it twice. I did not mean to do that. There we go. So how do I stop manually sorting? There we go. So let me just quickly save this list. Honk. Thank you, website, for keeping this list, actually. Let's start with a wheel spin. Absolutely. One moment.
Let's start off with a wheel spin.
I don't know how anal I want to be about it. Why does I really, really wish that people could only donate in freaking pounds, but it's fine. Let's start with a wheel spin, shall we? So have a little look. What's this Graplocked and Golisopod doing down here? What are these two doing down here? Get these guys out of my face. Oh, that is so close. Release a random Pokemon. I need to get the game up first. Let's get the game up. Part of me wonders if I should have the game music muted and I just listen to whatever the hell I want, but at the same time, YouTube doesn't like that sometimes. YouTube gets angry. One of the win goals, well, it has to be random. So I'll apply a number to them all. Sorry, that's my impression of a Rayquaza. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright, who's gonna die? Hopefully it's a Wingull. Right, we don't count the overused. So this is rows of 6. So 6, 12, 18. Thank you, controller, for going up and down a lot. 18, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then 29, 31, 2, 3. So we need to roll a d33. Because, you know, you could. This is hilarious. These dice don't exist. Watch this. These dice aren't real. Roll 1d33. Also, ignore Bucciarati. Okay, he's just there. I do not consent. Okay, we roll. We roll. 30. That's a win goal. How about the overused? We don't include the overused. We actually asked about it yesterday, and everyone said, no, don't roll the overused. I want my overused boys to live. So if that's 30, and we got to 33, so 33, 32, 31, 30. So long, random Wingull. Beautiful roll. Wait, did the Pokemon loop just end? Is it that short? That's a lot of birds. It's because I was farming them. I was like a farmer. I was all like, yo ho ho. No, that's a pirate, Dave. I was like a farmer. But think of that, but as a farmer. I was all like, yo ho ho, get these birds into my boat. Absolutely forgetting what hell a farmer even is. Hello, Gundam Tanaka. So, just another quick thing. Just another quick thing. That box must be loud and stinks. They're crapping all over the place, son. Warning, JoJo may give you an uncomfortable urge to kiss your friends. Be advised that they are not held liable. Oh, I never got an urge to kiss my friends. I instead got an urge to pose in dramatic fashions constantly. Oh, that's another change I made. I felt really sad. I felt like I was being unfair yesterday. So I made an adjustment. I made an adjustment to one of the things on the wheel as well. Firstly, +3 battle royales, and there's another one which is +5. But what was it? Where the shades was, if it came up once, I put them on. If it came up again, I took them off. And I thought that was mean because we got it twice. So I've now changed it to wear the shades for 30 minutes. And if it ever comes up multiple times, I will wear it for an extended period of time. I think that's better. I also boosted the rate of it. Is there a command to make the Pokemon in screen do a roll? I actually do not know. There's a way to make them jump, and there's a way to make them dance. The wheel has much better colors. No joke. Did I even play any video games yesterday? No, I played Marvel Rivals for like an hour. Yeah, that's all I did yesterday. I downloaded Resident Evil 9, and I played Marvel for an hour. The rest of it was me just adjusting things for stream. A Emote-only chat. Do you know what? I don't even know. Hang on. Is there actually a way to do that easily? I don't have that as a button. One moment. Chat. Limit chat to your followers only. Toggle emote only. Boom. Done. Did it work? There you go. You're on emote only now. I'll take it off in a moment. Not to roll. You can move them left and right, jump and dance. Yeah. What's your main? Oh, you mean on Marvel Rivals? I'm actually lost at the moment in Marvel Rivals. I don't know who my main is. I've been struggling. Because no matter who I play, I seem to be bad. And that's sort of throwing me off a little bit. I think I just need to play it religiously again, because I was really good when I played it religiously. Howdy, howdy. Hello, Cody. Also, okay, look, this is another thing which I need to quickly do, alright? I just need to mention. Let's go to a route with better music. Sure, we'll have this RPG Maker crap. I need to be completely open with you guys. So, if you are on Discord, you are already aware of the changes which I have made. However, I have announced literally this morning the members-only games. And what I mean by that is if you are a YouTube member, and don't worry, I'll include Twitch subs as well. I actually completely forgot about that, so I'll do that too. But if you are either of those things, you have access on Discord to our member-only channels. And on those, I literally just got spotted by a random dude. How funny is that? Brother, I'm talking. But yeah, so on those member-only channels, we now have a section which allows you to say, I want to play this game with you. And there's a list of games on there. You can react to it and say, I am willing to play Among Us. I am willing to play Peak, Phasmophobia. I forgot to put Lethal Company on the list. My God, I'm a terrible streamer. So yeah, I've done that. But if you guys want to do that, you need to be either a YouTube member or have a sub on Twitch. And I think doing both is probably the best thing, because if someone, let's say like somebody like Duck, really, really wants to play, they can. Firstly, because they're a moderator, but secondly, because we could, if we really wanted to, we could just give him a sub on Twitch and then it will allow him to play. The problem which we currently have is how do we stream this on YouTube without completely annihilating the algorithm? And the algorithm of YouTube is, we are a Pokemon romhack channel, so if I suddenly started playing freaking Phasmophobia, the channel will have a fit. It won't know what my channel's about, and it will no longer show you guys my streams, and that's a problem. So sadly, we have to keep it freaking members only. But I might keep the stream open on Twitch anyway, because the algorithm does not matter whatsoever on... the algorithm doesn't matter whatsoever on Twitch. So that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to me rant. I just wanted to quickly mention something, actually. You look like you smell good. This is a new shirt, but I kid you not, it's Amazon Basics. But thank you. I do look after myself. I am actually going to go out tomorrow and get my hair cut because I am fed up with it. I'm also probably going to get them to trim my freaking facial hair because I can't be asked to do it myself. Is this Yu-Gi-Oh? No, this is Cardfight Vanguard. It's Magic the Gathering on steroids. But yeah, no, I just wanted to quickly say as well, out of sheer curiosity, we just had 9 people in Twitch and it immediately dropped to 3. I want to know, are you guys on Twitch there was 9 people, are you guys actively still here? All I need you to do is can you just drop out any emote you want in Twitch to just let me know that you're still here? Because, and the reason I say this, is because Twitch no longer tells me if you're even here unless you actively have the window open. And I think that is so mean. So out of sheer curiosity, I know we're in emote only mode at the moment. I'll take it off in a bit. But I'm very, very curious to know if those people genuinely left or if they are being hidden by Twitch itself. Because that is very sad if so. And Twitch need to fix that. Is this Digimon? No, it is no. Oops, I pressed the button. Cubics. That's what it is, it's Cubics. was just sitting there thinking, I know a Cartoon Network show about robots. Why do I think it's called Roblox? I was on Twitch when I came over here. That's all good. I actually have a sneaking suspicion that no one was listening anyway, and those 6 people did actually just leave. So it's all good. Yo, Pelipper, why are you losing to something that you counter? Other Pelipper, go. Oh, because you got kicked in the teeth, that's why. It's not Digimon, it's Pokemon. No, you gotta be funny about it. Monkey. Did you remember the Raykov spins? Did we not end up doing it yesterday? Oh, Raykov said he's not even here. You are right, we haven't done the Raykov spins. Bro's not even here. Wow, that did nothing. Yeah, Raykov said that they're not available today. Which is so funny, because it basically means that we're sitting on Raykov spins for like 3 streams in a row. He's just not here. Shadow Vegeta. Right, well, we just had most of our team freaking be annihilated. Man, Pelipper sucks. It really does. I actually think now that this is a different day, we should swap the team around. We don't have access to Mantine. Why 2 Pelippers? Because it got donated for yesterday. I think Pelipper was a great answer for that original fight, but now that we're moving on, I think we just drop them for a moment. Also, don't question my box of Wingles. Okay, they're mine. They are my Wingles. Do you know what, actually? I need to write down a post-it note to remind myself to add some stuff to Discord later. Where is my pen? Has Theo stolen my pen? He's such a git. There it is. Don't worry, it was under this packet of chocolate that I ate yesterday. Raykov needs to get his butt back in chat. Yeah, I agree, actually. I think everyone should get their butts back in chat. Damn, what's that one show called again? The one with the spinny things bumping into each other. That's all that happens in the show? What, you mean Beyblade? It's Beyblade. It's Beyblade. Good game, good show. Alright, I'm going to turn emote only off now because I want people in chat to feel like they have a voice. What am I writing down? Not in the book, Dave, you absolute moron. Yo, if you guys have got any game ideas for me to play with stream, feel free to chuck them in chats, because I'm always open for ideas. Beyblade is sick. I very much used to play a Beyblade game on the... What's it called? Ooh, I want you. Swift Swim? Again, something else that we need rain with. This will do for now. But yeah, on the freaking GameCube, I had a game which was like Beyblade Zero or something, and that game was great fun. Used to love that game. Right, we are at a point where everything's level 40. I think I might Rare Candy Kabuto up. Kabutops. Cerebus is the MVP of Beyblade. That sounds like a... That sounds like an arc I didn't watch. Why'd you learn Mega Drain, you weirdo? I mean, it's everything that you are not. Wasn't the saber-toothed tiger called Dryger? There was Dryger and Dranzor. Those two always threw me off because their names were so similar. Slash, hell yeah. Yo, Brandon, we're all in similar boats. Obviously, your pain is a lot worse than mine. But I'm not going to work this weekend because my legs are on fire. Even now, like, my leg sucks right now. It's so annoying. Mind you, you need to learn something other than freaking teleport and just other psychic attacking moves. He learns so much support, but it's so redundant here. No, yeah. Dryger and Dranzor. Yeah, I did say it right. Big-ass firebird. Beyblade might be sick as hell, but it would be better with Gyarados. Now, do you want to know one of the funniest things about Beyblade history? Is Moses was a Beyblader. No joke, it is hilarious how frequently the Bible comes up in anime. Because Moses parted the sea. Moses parted the sea with a Beyblade. That's how he did it. You should check it out. It's a crazy place. You mean Helios? Do I have footage of it? Hang on. What was it? Moses parts the sea with a Beyblade. Hang on, I might be able to find this for you. Yeah, there it is. The stupidest freaking... Did you know that this is an advertisement? Well, this is what I get for opening shit on Edge. Hang on. Super tiny. You don't know it! Very true! I love your glasses. Incredible. Tell me more. Like the time Moses split the ocean. Yeah, this shit was real. Beyblade Moses is so dumb. Ultra Ball just on the floor. I got all the guys in my wedding party Beyblades, and that's what we did for like hours before the ceremony. Look, Liam, I knew you were cool and okay, but come on. The thing is, me and Chloe were literally saying yesterday that if we did get married, we would open... Ooh, far-fetched. I'm throwing rocks at it. But yeah, we would make it... I don't even have them in here, but we would make everyone on the like guest list sign a Pokemon card. And we would keep that as a special binder. Ooh, Go-Go, aren't you terrible? I kind of want to run you, though. I'll post a pic in the Discord. Yeah, that's awesome, Liam. I kind of want this guy. 11 Ultra Balls, I've got many of them. But yeah, never underestimate the power of a Beyblade. It can part an ocean. Hello, Under the Oak. Welcome. Guys, I need an edgy name for this guy. I need an edgy name for a Go-Go. Oh, I still wish Beyblades were edgy like... No, mystical like that. The thing is Beyblades, this is a code, by the way. Beyblades are just bizarre. Because in the past, we had, like... I used to think that was so bloody cool because there was a fight where the arena was the Great Wall of China. And one of the clashes was so, like, massive that it destroyed the entire wall. But it was a massive charge. This one Beyblade was dashing to catch up to the other one, and it blew up everything behind it. So the fight occurred all the way across the Great Wall of China, and it destroyed the entire arena as it went, and before, it's just a pit of mud. That's all that was left standing in front of them because the entire wall was destroyed, and I thought that was so freaking cool. Why would I name... I said edgy. LeBron James is not edgy. Bladetooth, there we go. Edgy names, people. We're playing the edgy game. I kind of want Go-Go. I'm going to go back for him. I know Go-Go's shit, but I don't care. Shade Goat, Grassy. You guys got to come up with some edgier names. Come on, guys. Be the Edgelord's Sapsipper. But yeah, be the Edgelords you were born to be. Maybe I'll get rid of Pangoro for that. Pangoro's not that good. It's a goat. And, okay, I get that, but it's not what I asked for. Yeah, he's only 2 levels behind. That's actually not bad. This is the edgy game. Ooh, double edge. Well, yeah, you're tanky, aren't you? So this isn't a bad shout. Seed Bomb, Bulldoze. Okay, this isn't a bad shout. I'm Grassy. But your name is Blizzard. Are you an Abomasnow? Because you are Blizzard and Grassy? Hello, low intelligence. Brother, if that's true, how did you find your way into my stream? I'm not an edgelord, brother. Hey, look, I love this little pond of water. Please tell me there's a Pokemon in here. Oh, no, but there's a man. There's a man. He's after me. Morning, Dave and chat. Hello, nice McRoss. Spirigal. I so wanted to hit Explosion then. Go to Edgy by default. Are they, though? I think they're just bastards. Did we miss Rock Blast? It's become this powerful. Alright, we resist that anyway. So long, so long. I love the idea that most Pokemon are weak to just having rocks pelted at their face. Ooh, Mashana. Okay, someone just booted up friggin' Linux. You, good sir, need to be annihilated. Is it fairy or is it... No, it's pure psychic, isn't it? Blade Runner, let's go. Ooh, just slash. Yeah, do try your best to not spoil anything in the game as best as possible. I do not mind if you want to, I don't mind if you want to backseat. I have no issue with that whatsoever. However, spoilers, let's just keep it to a minimum. Psybeam! I'm faster than you, Machina. Nice slash. Beautiful. Destroyed, actually. Spoiler alert, there are Pokemon. What? How dare you? Are we at the next town yet? Nope, there's a boy there. I'm going to go back and heal. What is that purple thing? Hang on, I need to have a look at that. I shall not spoil, but I shall bup. You will bup? What does it mean to bup? Sorry, I'm paying attention to my emails because there's some really cool freaking Pokemon cards that are invitation only. Wow. Yeah, what's this? What's this purple bollocks? Right, you're a trainer, right? Yeah, you are. Ooh, there's items down there. Interesting. What about this way? What's... Ooh. How's the box opening? I can show... Ooh, that's a dugong. I don't... Whoa. Sturdy protects against sheer cold. I did not know that. Did any of you know that? Sturdy literally protects against sheer cold. I had no clue that's how that worked. Unaffected. How crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna get Dugong. I never use Dugong. I know it's kind of arse. However, that's kind of why we need to have one. Stop using sheer cold. Spoiler alert, Pikachu's actually Naruto's son. No, he's not. He's not Naruto's son whatsoever. He's Deadpool. Yo, guys, I need an edgy name for a Dugong. Come on, edgy name. Whilst you come up with an edgy name, let me just go quickly get my binders. Wow. Oops. I absolutely, completely... I hit the plus button on my numpad. And it quit. Whatever. Alright, one moment. Every time I lock Theo out of this room, he finds a way to break in, so it's okay. He can just break in. Boah! Seal of approval. I think there's somewhere that we can go to get those Pokemon back, like the names. Right. Okay, what's going on? So we have two binders. You know, we've got Chloe's one and my one. You could tell which one of us is the edgy guy. It's obviously Chloe. I'm joking. This one's not mine. The thing is her binder specifically, she could probably say a lot more about. But I could just take them out, can't I? Did we get any good pulls from our box yesterday? We got a Mega Kangaskhan. There you go. Got Mega Kangaskhan EX, which is quite cool. She finds this one hilarious because she knew nothing about it. She was like, why does the baby go karate kicking? So that was cute. She just has so many adorable Pokemon in here. Where's Mr. Ant? Is he here? Mr. Ant isn't here, is he? I was going to say, because we pulled a foil Orantis. We got a foil Orantis as well. So, yeah. Not sure where he's at, but what else did we get? We got, no, we had that previously. We have a Mega Rodino. Oh, yeah, so you get this. You get this as well. Freaking Oricorio EX. That artwork is nice. So that's really cool. And I think the coolest card which we pulled, which I wasn't expecting, is this foil as well? Yeah, this is foil. We got a foil full art Latios, which I think is kind of cool. I think it was like a $40 card or something. Oh no, I think it was $20 actually. But again, I don't care about the prices. I just looked it up out of sheer curiosity, because if one of these ends up accidentally buying us a house, I ain't gonna say no. But yeah, that was really cool. Chloe wanted it because she wanted to look nice. She's almost got the whole Pormy line. What else did we get? 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 Some of these are Christmas cards. Oh, she's got a Piplup. Okay, well that's hers, more or less. Oh, paperwork fell up. Look at the pond. There's a pond with a pond. Gorilla Ball, what did you just say to me? They just need the Latias. Absolutely, that would be a lovely combo. However, in mine, admittedly, I take more of the actual, like, big rare ones anyway. Just out of sheer curiosity. Yeah, she has the Piplup and I don't. Oh, these are hilarious. I'm sorry. Someone please explain to me why this Welmer is as round as he is. Look at how round this Welmer is. He's just a ball. But he's so happy to be just a ball. He looks inflatable. Brother's an inflatable freaking ball. We saw him and we laughed. And do you know what's wild? Is in exactly the same pack. In exactly the same pack we got Wailord. But this is an awesome Wailord card. Like, look at him, he's huge. Where's, hang on, I'll go full cam quick so you can see it a bit better. Look at this boy. Look at him, he's huge. I'm shaking. I need to hold things with two hands because I'm shaking. What else did we get? What else did we get? I have nothing on my Steel page because all my Steel Pokemon are EX cards. Oh yeah, these are my chase cards at the moment. I'm currently trying to get Cynthia's Garchomp line. So we've got Cynthia's Gibble and Cynthia's Gabite, but I do not have Cynthia's Garchomp, and that is the card that I want. That is 100% what I'm looking for. Also, you guys know how much I hate Tyrogue. You know I said the Hitmonchan line of the ugliest Pokemon? Well, why the hell did I get two foil Tyrogues? Stupid. Stupid. Oh, apparently I managed to slip that one straight out of its card sleeve. That's funny. What else is hiding in here? What else is hiding in here? I like this one. Look at that. Ends Reshiram. Come on, you bitch. Look at that. That's quite cool. That's foil as well, I think. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, no, it is foil. The entire card isn't foil, though. Only the actual artwork is. I don't know what the difference is, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, that's a cool card. I like that. Vivillon is number 666. That's funny. Oh, yeah, I need to show you this. Look at the two foils which we have as well. I have to laugh about these. Two foil monkeys. Two foil monkeys. Why? Monkey, 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 monkey. I love monkeys. What was that? Where Lapras is. Oh. I said Lapras. Stupid voice to text. Yeah, it's not going to believe you. Oh yeah, look at this. Why the hell Team Rocket has this, I don't know. Look, Team Rocket Zapdos. Why? Why does Team Rocket have this? Why does Team Rocket have Zapdos? That I do not understand. Also, I keep pulling them out of their freaking sleeves. Boom. They don't deserve it. Exactly. Why do they have that? That makes no sense. And then I've got an EX page. Someone said Regirock earlier, which is what reminded me of this. I got an EX Regirock for some reason. We opened this and we were just like, why? Why is this the EX? It's a Regirock. Oh, another thing. Where's Mr. Ant? Again, Mr. Ant wishes he was here. I got an EX Durant. You guys like Durant, right? Is the Zapdos kind of douchey? I think all three of them are, to be fair. There's a monkey card that has that Pokemon seductively laying down on a tree. Really? What else? We got a couple of things. I got EX Mamoswine. He's another funny one. Come on, focus. You can do it. It's right in front of you, card. There we go. EX Mamoswine. But yeah, he's cool. And then on the next page, I have got full arts. Okay, this is the funniest one. Alright, why do I have a full art foil Night Stretcher? I bet this goes for pennies. Look at this. Look at this. Stupid. When are we getting a versus Chloe TCG battle stream? We don't really know how to play, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably my favorite card that we got. Full art monkey. Look at him. Full art monkey. I love my monkeys, but we got full art monkey. So me being like, my chase card is freaking Cynthia's Garchomp, but I also got a monkey. He's a really cool monkey. And that's basically the end. However, because of the box that we bought, we automatically get this. This is in all of those boxes, so it's a 100% chance to get it. But this is a pretty damn cool Charizard X. To be perfectly honest, he's pretty damn cool. So yeah, this is guaranteed in every box. But it also comes with some bloody cool freaking sleeves. So yeah, very, very cool. I don't think I had anything else which was really relevant. I'm trying to make a Cynthia page. I also am apparently making a freaking Brambleghast page because, my god, I keep opening packs with Bramblin and Brambleghast in them. Somehow. Also, we have got like a PSA 1 freaking promo Mewtwo, which is very funny. Dude's like worth nothing because it's been through the freaking washing machine. But yeah, it was fun. I don't think it was necessarily that crazy. Also, can I just show you this artwork? Hang on. I need to show you this gouging fire. Look at this guy. Focus, you bastard. There you go. Not the greatest. Obviously, I'm not a freaking TCG channel, but this is some awesome artwork for freaking gouging fire. It's like awesome. Very cool. Anyway, that is about as pretty much like cool cards that we got. Smash, it's gouging fire. Then again, I guess if you're into the Lion King, then I suppose it's understandable to a degree. Well, if you get a 1 in grade, it is worth a lot more than you think. I mean, sure, I suppose. I don't know. Oh my god, not Plossel. Destroy him. Annihilation, actually. Also, guys, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel whilst I wasn't paying attention. You lovely, legendary people. It's nice to see Entei art. Ooh, Lapras. Yo, Gorilla Ball, speaking of the freaking devil, I'll grab a Lapras. Why not? Throw rocks at it. Why are you weak to rock? You're an ice type. Ultra Ball. Okay. Thank you. But okay, some people only collect low grades. But surely you can tamper them to always be low grades. You can't tamper something to be high grade. I need an edgy name for Lapras, guys. Edgy name for the Lapras. Let's go. You ever saw the OG Pokemon cards, which had mid-explosion Pokemons? Not off the top of my head. Extinct. Actually, that's kind of epic. Let's do that. Monster of the Lock. Thing is, now when we turn into a Lapras, we actually have one. Wait, what's this? Fight me through the wall, please. What's the... what? What's the point of this when there's not a single trainer in it? And there's one item at the end. Okay, sure. Oops. Don't mind me, I think I just broke one of the freaking... I think I just broke part of it. Lol, I did as well. That's funny. Amazon Essentials. Have a good day, Brandon. Do your best. Look after yourself, man. That is a monkey. I'm going to rock blast it. Never mind. Monkey's going to kill by punching me. What deals with monkey? I mean, Cleaver does, actually. Low asleep. I'm still unsure about this game. I'm still thinking about it. Oh, let me guess. Cleaver's not going to listen to me anymore. No, it worked. Okay, cool. But yeah, I just don't think Cleaver's going to listen to me. This is the first route that has been, two pieces. Mindrock, can you do anything against this girl? You, Seviorga? Don't be ridiculous. He's far too important to waste his time with people like you. Why would I have spoken to her about it? I do like the character designs, in all honesty. I like this Parasol girl. She's wearing Wellington boots. Psychic. That didn't kill? Cool. Kadabra is so squishy. Thunderfang. Why is bro using a Parasol in clear day? I don't know. That is an Absol. I'm going to go tanky. Bleed Hoof. Hello, Absol. What if I bulk up right in front of you? Okay, never mind. That might not have been smart. You know what? Expected more damage out of you, Go-Go. No joke. Do we die to this? I think we do. I don't think we survive this. No one has the speed advantage. Unless your name is Cleaver. Ah, Blade Hoof, my favorite flying electric type. Why are you faster? I'm 6 levels up on you. It's okay. We just do this area again. It's fine. It's okay. Nobody wins. Use Blade Runner. We do need to look at the rest of the team a little bit. Why that's so loud, I don't know. Shell Armor do. But Pokemon's protected against crits. Handy, considering... Ooh, no, we have a Rain Dancer. Get out of it, Go-Go. We finally have a Rain Dancer. Swift Swim is on Kabutops. Hydration. Huh. Why do you have sheer cold, you strange creature? Okay, this is fine. We don't have very many Pokemon that take advantage of it at the moment anyway. But being able to set a rain, finally, especially with the Pokemon that should be quite bulky. You got Perisong as well. Lapras is kind of scary. Lapras is a little scary, but I'm presuming that part of the reason you don't use Lapras is because it's a little outclassed these days. We are just going to quickly pop a few rare candies to get it up to speed. But with Lapras, we can now set the rain and then sweep with Blade Runner, because Blade Runner is going to hit everyone for massive damage, if we're lucky. Ice Beam's worth having. I'm going to get rid of Perisong, just because if we were doing doubles, that would be much, much better. But sadly, we're just not running into enough double battles. They seem to be really random. Okay, get you up to level 40, and I kind of want you up front. You and Blade Runner need to get some more power in you. Lapras is the best Pokemon besides Starmie and Fire Red and Gyarados, I guess. Gyarados is good, but he is kind of situational, because if you just get nuked by an electric move, what are you supposed to do about it? Pidgeot. Okay, so if I just open with Rain Dance... The Frozen Rain is now here. Ice Beam. Very nice. I could literally swap to Blade Runner. Blade Runner will not take any damage. You are so fast, but I do not care. Awesome, just shoot jets at it. Swoop at. Nope, we're good. You need a rock move, though. Like, no joke, you need a rock move. Slash. That did nothing. Okay, Aqua Jet. Oh, the rain stopped. You fool! Okay, yeah, you need to be stronger. They forget the animation in rain. Yep. Oh, nice calm mind. Dear watchers, can you please like the stream? Dave appreciates it so much. He actually does. I should know. I know him personally. Do not underestimate Dog Trio. Genuinely, I forget how good Dog Trio can be. Dog Trio throws me off so much because I just never expected to be that strong. Oh, no. Actually, that's the problem. He's so fast and hits really hard for no reason. Why is Dog Trio that fast? No other Pokemon digs that quickly through the earth. I always like the stream. You. I have a feeling that today we're probably going to be a lot slower than we usually are. You know, just in terms of, like, viewership, but it's okay. We got plans, we got things to do. Hang on, that bug catcher, we never fought him, did we? No, I kind of want to fight him, just get some levels in. Are you nuzlocking this? No! No, I just rain danced a second time because the game was moving too quickly. There we go. No, I'm not nuzlocking this because the problem with nuzlocking, in my opinion, is we're not going to get through the games. We're just going to repeatedly see the same thing over and over again. Okay, I'm going to rain dance again and then swap because, my god. Thanks for the bug buzz, that's very annoying. I'm mostly setting the rain so that Aqua Jet does more damage. You are bug poison, which means you don't... okay. You've still got more health than I do, that's a shame. Choice Band exists in Gen 3, Tyranitar's common, and only weather setter besides Groudon and Kyogre. Yeah, I get that. Ninjask. I mean, we don't have the power anymore, but I could definitely Aqua Jet it. Ooh, very scary. Aqua Jet again, then die. Never mind. That's fine. Swords Dance Speed Boost is such a funny set. Okay, cool. I'm just going to go heal again. I like how I can just swing my Lapras around. Oh, that's a patch of grass with a minor in it. Extinct. Make it extinct. Never mind, leave. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's heal before we continue. We are basically at the next town. But yeah, the reason why we're not nuzlocking this is simply because I want to play as many romhacks and fangames as possible, and if I keep having to stop because I suck, then we're never going to get onto the next game. We kind of discovered that with Too Many Types 2, where I was just doing it over and over again, and I wanted to nuzlock it because I thought it was fun. I do think nuzlocking is fun, and I can do it. It will just take me a little bit longer. I say a little bit, it'll take me much longer, depending on the game. Thank you. So that's kind of the deal, is I use an overuse clause instead. Right, let's set the rain and fight. You're not dealing with the average miner. Do charge twice, which is very redundant. Set the rain. I could body slam you, to be perfectly honest. It's okay. Because now we go to Blade Runner, who's got speed on his side, and slash. You need to do more damage. What the? Okay, never mind. That is not what should have happened there. You're right there, QB. Damn. Why does Basculin hit so hard? He's only 2 levels higher. And I believe Absol's faster, actually. Yep, knew it. Oh well. Okay, well. Luckily, Death Fist kind of rocks this guy. Providing it stops landing crits. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, every hit is a crit. That's a super luck Absol. 100%. I don't have any immediate boosts here. That's fine, though. 51. I don't want this guy to keep getting levels. What is that girl feeding that Basculon? I do not know. Basculin. Thank you for Oh, just land a hit, please. Oh, not you. I was talking about me. For goodness sake. Dude's landing every thunder. And this is actually quite a difficult fight for the team that we're running. I think I need to have... Oops. Roar. While Pokemon will not appear for 50 steps. Okay. I did not know you could do that. How could you miss? It was 3 feet in front of you. Low sweep, just cocked up 3 times in a row. Big shame. Also, QB, did you see the members games list that I have put up? Hopefully you can't talk in that channel. I did remove people's ability to do it. Alright, Thunderfang. Land this hit. Beautiful. Okay, that Basculin's gone. You got an infinite free repel. Basically, yes, if we just repeatedly roar over and over again. I voted. Awesome. When I looked, only 1 person had voted, and I think it was Proudy. So good to see the people have voted for what they want to join. It's not really a vote, it's more like a I am willing to participate sort of thing. And this is how the fight should have gone. Every time, that's how the fight should have went. There's a couple voted from what I saw. That's good. The thing is I've also included friends of the channel, so if people which know me want to play games with me, they can vote on there. Was that Showdown's winning? Oh, no. Nothing's winning. Nothing is winning. It is, I am going to choose a game that I'm in the mood to play. Yeah, I did pop that out, actually. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to choose a game that I want to play, and then I'm going to look at who's reacted to it, message them, and say, are you up to playing this game soon? That's how it's going to go. So there's no, like, if something's got 10 votes and something else has got 9, that doesn't mean the one with 9 is out of the running. It means if I want to play either of those games, I will choose which one I want to play, and I will look at the people which reacted to it and ask if they want to play. Simply put. Am I a channel friend or channel enemy? I should add a channel enemy role on Discord, shouldn't I? Oop, more Pokemon cards have appeared. What's happened? But the first partner illustration collectible has been added. What's that? What's this? What is this? First partner illustration collection. In this box, you'll find 3 promo cards, a sticker sheet, and boosters. Cute. Sorry, thing is, I am not the person that scouts Pokemon cards. I am the person that just wants to buy them. David, finally you're here. I have some bad news. I went to the Jade Tower to warn the Ogre, but there were already cultists there. We need to find another entrance in quickly. I wonder if we can... There we go. I wonder if we can get in through the sewers or something. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I did remember there was actually a couple of games I was supposed to add to that list anyway. Why does this feel like there's more space suddenly? I hate Damien. I don't like Damien either. I don't like Damien or Nora. I think they're both stupid. Like, why the hell did Nora tell Damien anything? And then also, why the hell is Damien even part of this? Why hate Damien? Honestly, a lot of things which have happened in the story so far have been so freaking Mary Sue Deus Ex Machina that, like, it's super unbelievable that these things would ever happen. The cultists are all morons. They do things out in the open. Why did I get a freaking notification? Okay, Crunchyroll was like, buzz, buzz, pay attention to me. I don't want to alternate a stupid salon. Laura's generally annoying, but she can back up her bark. I mean, that's fine and all, but again, that's just like the freaking cues of a Mary Sue character. It's just a character that is really good for seemingly no reason. They just are. Everything goes their way, even when it doesn't. Hang on, we've got a department store now, right? We sell items. Okay, we could buy a Dawnstone here and actually use Ralts. Wait, so why does the Pokemon Center in this town have a mart, then? If the department store's here. Okay. I'm a hairstylist, but I specialize mainly in styling the hair of Pokemon like Furfrou. So you're not a hairstylist then, you're a pet stylist. Moves. What the hell is Livewire? Isn't that Electivire's signature move or something? Also, why is this girl in the way? Oh, you bitch. She knows she's in the way. She knows who she is. Damien's a simp for the Augur. I just think Damien's a moron, and I think Nora is just kind of not as helpful as I think she should be. No, I think it's just simple. All of the characters in this game are morons. This is really handy to know, though, that all of this is here. I just need Evo items. Here we go. Dawnstone, please. Is a Livewire a soup? Livewire soup? What did you just say to me? Hey Dave, I became the peep the cultists are after. Why did you do that? Also, why am I allowed in the basement? There's clearly cultist activity happening down here. Oh, I've accidentally made my way into the sewers. Best use this fan to launch myself through the ceiling. I do kind of love that. Whee! Fucking whee! I was a TM move that sets Thunderwave, but spikes. It got nerfed? See, that sounds ridiculous. That sounds so strong. Right, we can absolutely take this guy out now. Frost Knife. Who do you go over? I feel like Kabutops is kind of arse. Or maybe we keep it just to try and get this across. Kadabra is the one that dies at the beginning of every single fight. And then we rare candy you up. So we are going for the Gallade. I know we can go for Gardevoir. Everyone goes for Gardevoir. Nuzzle's a good move. Interesting that you could get a Gardevoir with Nuzzle. Not really keen on that. Not really keen on Guardy coming up to me and being like... I'm gonna rub my face all over you. Spin, Rolls! Spin! Flush her down the toilet. It is a really good sprite, to be fair. The sprite work on this is very good. Right, we need to Dawnstone you now, don't we? To make sure you don't turn into Gardevoir. Become Gallade, please. Become Blades. Dave isn't a simp. Oh, we've simped in previous games. Don't worry about it. Yo, bro, okay, hang on a minute. I kind of like that freaking spiky blade on the top of his head. Are you fighting now? Electric Ice, your typing didn't change. Volt Absorb. What's the point of you, then? A big reason why you would use one over the other is because one's fighting and one's psychic. So, surely you would be something fighting, and the other one would be the other thing psychic. I don't know. I don't know. Galadeland Sword Stance. Yeah, so the only reason we did this is because it changes their move pools. That's all it is. Dave Hex Candy's in. I do. You don't want to see me standing here, fast-forwarding the game and grinding the entire time. Because he's lazy? No, it makes for a shit stream. That's all it makes for. If you want me to freaking spend 2 hours grinding every single member of the team, then we will. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I think that's a silly idea. I think that's a really silly... I accidentally leveled up Shadow Vegeta. That's not the person I meant to use that one. Being a male curlier must be stressful, because if you evolve into God of War, if you don't get a stone, I would give a damn. If I was a male curlier and I evolved into God of War, I would walk around with the knowledge that I'm freaking beautiful. The thing you have to remember is the fact that it's a good-looking Pokemon regardless. So you just own it. You have to own the situation that you are in. If you are a gigantic fat man, own it. Become that Snorlax you were destined to be. Become Gragas. Become the tub. Become the tub of beer-drinking mass. Own it. It's like me being a skinny bastard. I owned the fact that I was tall. I owned the fact that I was massive compared to everybody else, and that just became a massive part of who I was. So whatever you are, own it. If you are short and stout, be that dwarf. Grow out that beard. Wield an axe. Own it. Now look, I'm an aura farmer or a fashion icon. Exactly. Okay, that's much nicer. The speed is still... Actually, no, the speed's very good. This Gallade might actually be a bit too good for us, even at level 40. What if you feed Gallade estrogen? I mean, that's entirely the Gallade's choice, I suppose. But if you're the one doing it to your Gallade, maybe you're the weirdo. Keep your voice down. You want in on a secret? Alright, cool. Here it is. Oh, you're an idiot. Are these benches? No one knows. Imagine having a random Pokemon confess their love to you. That would be awkward. This is a good reason why a lot of Pokemon do not speak English. Also, do not forget that that is a large part of what Pokemon sort of is anyway. It's about being the absolute best of friends. And now that you mention it, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a plot point anyway. Where that friendship goes a little bit too far. That's not a gym whatsoever, mate. That's a really big, tall building. Why is there a dust ball here? It's not even dark. The lamps are not on. Isn't that pet abuse? I mean, if it's them, if the pet is the one that's instigating it, then no. Why are you... Sorry, kid, the J-Tower's closed. We're having a little talk with the Augur. Well, that's stupid. That's stupid. I'm gonna run like I've got things going on. Also, I am absolutely not the kind of person that would find a secret entrance. I would go in all guns blazing. Gen 4 has that history book about Pokemon human marriage. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a human that instigated it, let's be real. Are you... Oh no, you're that dude, Xavier. I actually live here because, believe it or not, running a gym in Vic is just a job after all. If you get the badge in this city, I'll give you a gift. Okay, is it weed? Because it looks like it's weed. Okay, so we know that we need to go underneath the department store. Also, for a town called Helios City, I don't really know why it has to be named after the sun. That other dude who lived in the freaking mountains, that was more sun-like. Department store music, where am I? Gallade, we will now annihilate everything in here that touches us. That's a gear. Annihilate it. Trubbish. Destroy them. You are weak to Ice Punch. No, you're not. You die anyway. Incredible. What's going on? I do genuinely think, like, what if I took a chunk of time off to just... Oh, yeah, Psychic Cut's freaking super effective. What am I doing? Oh, no, you're dark. Ooh, I'm an idiot. Ooh, that was really bad of me. I cocked that so badly. I knew what I did wrong, but I did it anyway. Gallade is slowly dying behind me. Grimer! Okay, now we can one-shot it. The sky is dark. I hit Nuzzle by accident. Psycho Cutter! Frostknife can't handle the dark and gritty. Oh no, they can, providing that their trainer is competent. The problem is their trainer seems to not be competent because I am lost. Where am I? Just leave. Where is the exit? Where's the entrance? Fungus. Murder him. Bye-bye. Not as tanky as you thought you were, huh? Where the bloody hell's the entrance? You know what? I'm just gonna wait it out and then just freaking hyper potion back to full health. Boom. Bro, your Gallade. Yeah, he's like yellow. He's literally on crack. Alright, Stunky's a problem. I don't really want to fight Stunkies. They're weak to ground, but that's about it. Grimer, on the other hand, Psycho Cutter. Why didn't you buy an antidote? I don't know. I did have antidotes. We binned them all because of the bloody wheel. Ah, green goop. I see. Hang on, there's a way down from there. Where am I? No, surely it's this way. Also, can't help but notice that these sewers so far have only had one body of water. Hello, son. Welcome back. Is it up here? Surely we gotta go up. Uh-oh, double battle. Frost Knife and Blade Runner. This is what you get when you bring this many weapons to a fight. You need a better ground type move. Oh my god. That's the sound that it made. Okay, good to know the Blade Runner is still faster than Frost Knife either way. Are we there yet? Great ball. How great. Huh. Nope, that's not something. Alright, surely... Ooh, Pokeball. Surely we're making our way. We are surely making our way downtown. I wonder why flashlights are a foreign concept in Pokemon. That's something that I think Celia's stupid romhack should do, is they should just give you a flashlight with no batteries in it. And then you get to like a dark cave, and you just can't navigate it. That's the kind of thing that freaking game would do. Why is my voice so croaky today? Stop it. Okay, well we can't go any more north. Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition had a flashlight that you could buy? Well, yeah, that probably explains how they got through the darkness. Jeez. Might start roaring in a minute. But again, the levels aren't that bad. Now, we're gonna roar. Or Super Repel. That's where the liquid is. Wait, so maybe it is down from here. Rare candy. No, it isn't down from here. But like, Oak comes along after you've been walking in the dark for 3 minutes and is like, you didn't find a battery this whole time? Lucky for you, I got one. Yeah, that would be handy. If you're in the cave for too many steps, Professor Oak turns up. Or you just find him. Let's think about it. Professor Oak can't turn up. But the music in this area just started. Max Repel. Alien music. Alien music. Speaking of devil. Speaking of devil. There is a flashlight in this game. Did you actually know that there was a flashlight in this? That's funny. This song sounds very Metroid-esque, actually. Well, with this knowledge, we now know where we're doing. We predicted it already. Yeah. Okay, points to Insurgents. Didn't expect them to actually have a flashlight. And it was underground and is fully charged. You found a flashlight, including batteries. I'm running out of repels. It's not that way. This entire section's a dead end. Not gonna lie, kinda hate how this maze is laid out. It's a bit shocking. You do all of this movement just to get nowhere, and now I'm almost out of repels. Okay, this looks promising. The hell's that? Oh, an escape rope. You know, because the game's like, yeah, you've gone too far in the wrong direction. This must be the right way out. Beautiful. The black market. Huh? What do you mean black market? It's just called the black market. I am now running along pipes. I am Sonic the Hedgehog. Himmel the Sonic the Hedgehog the hero. Yo, Daveth, this black market's creepy as heck. I'm glad you found your way down here too. From what I've heard, one of the cults has a hideout in here that leads directly into the J Tower. Let's try to sneak through, but we need to hurry. He could be attacked any minute. And then he walked away. Wait, so this is the actual black market? Is that blood on the floor? What the? It's so dark down here, I'm worried I'll get pale without any natural light. Then why are you here? It's a bit dangerous down here, kid. I wouldn't linger too long. Just get what you need and go. I mean, I will not lie. This feels reminiscent. Oh, we can go in there. Old lady, my name is Witch Doctor. I have a special power that allows Pokemon to make contact with another world. I'll let you use it. What? Okay, sure. Death Fist. What have I done? That just turned him into Golem. Oh, I reacted to the powder perfectly. Hang on, are you telling me this is how you do trade evos? Yo, that was a complete accident. The trade evo guys down here. I didn't even read your bloody messages. That's funny. Yo. Hello. Ooh, thank you. Oh, that's okay. I let him. Oh, yeah, I'll keep it close to me. Where are you at, Mr. Theo? No? No, he didn't come in. Okay. Little boy lacks his ham. Yeah, okay, so now we've got a Golem. That I did not expect. Thanks, Witch Lady. No meow meow. Oh, he'll turn up when he wants to. He's been a little shit recently. Like, he has been a little shit. He keeps trying to bite my cables. Hey, it's Giovanni again. I'm the Move Master. I can create a custom move. Custom move? They're illegal now, unfortunately, which is why I had to move down here. I don't want to get caught, so I won't make any more than one. You can change it and teach it to however many Pokemon you want, though. It will always be physical, and you can't use it online. What? Change type. Okay, hold up. Hold up, we can make our own move. Can it be learnt by anyone? So it has to be physical. Ooh. Maybe we get a fairy move. Custom move, give it a type, and name it anything. That just sounds very well. What name do you want to call it? Something crude? No, we need an edgy ass. I want fairy. I think that's a very good typing. So what do we call it though? Black Market Move Mods is the Slim Cognito. Hypergona. Goner. End of days. The Ligma Beam. I mean, someone's... Oh, no. You could call it Goon Strike. That thing is, it's not a blast. It's a physical attack. I just think Goon Strike's a funny name. Summon the power of Goon. You guys did have some good names, but I think that's funny. It'll cost you 5,000 to learn Goon Strike. Anyone can learn it. I genuinely think Frost Knight should learn it. A custom move created by the player. 70 power, 100 accuracy. So it doesn't do anything. It's kind of crap. Ish. We don't need it on you, though. You can already deal with dragons. Basically, everyone that I could give this to, it's crap. So, okay. It's basically, we can give one of your Pokemon absolute coverage. Heal Zabimala! So wait. Let's say something like Cleaver. Or no, maybe Blade Runner. Blade Runner needs coverage to stop itself from dying to electric types. Maybe we give it a really good ground move. Then again, ground is very easy to come by. I'm just thinking, if we had the ability to do this, we can make a bad Pokemon good. Maybe even Luxray. Like, Thunderfang isn't bad, but what are you? You're pure electric, right? Yeah, so you're weak to ground. You need some ground coverage. What's ground weak to? Or maybe actually the biggest problem we have is fire. Maybe give Blade Runner coverage against grass. Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is I think we need fire. I'll change the type to fire. And I kind of want to change its name again. We need to make it edgy. So we could go, I mean, it's basically Bitter Blade. We'll call it Grim Blade. And teach it to Blade Runner. It's funny, though, because it will have no, stab on it. A grass move could touch grass. But if Blade Runner knows it, it's just called Custom Move. There you go, now it's got its typing. Grim Blade. Atomic Fire. Thing is, if it's physical. If we could get a special version, then that'd be quite cool. But Fire on you is interesting. I feel like Fire on maybe Shadow Vegeta's a good shout as well. No, I think we're fine. Interesting concept, though, that we can do that. Very interesting concept. Who are you? I'm the super smart computer hacker. If you want me to, I can hack your computer storage system to increase its space. Really? I've never known a game to increase storage space like that. These guys are interesting. Black Market's kind of cool, actually. I don't care who you are, Black Market's kind of epic. What's all this? I've got some junk. Do you now? Chill Drive. Stick. Moo Milk. Why do you sell milk? Oh my god, the Black Market sells milk. Why do you sell Genesect parts? The XP share's an interesting choice. A super rod for nothing, I would take. Energy Root looks like a fist. How's it done that? That's cute. Skull Fossil. It's Rampardos. Douse Drive. Energy Powder, Armor Fossil. Do you know what? I'll grab one of each of these, because I don't know when we're ever going to use them. But it's nice to have them. Hi Dave, I'm playing it too right now. Awesome. Gramble, fight back, dang it. I bet good money on you. Gramble is fighting back. Betting is a huge deal in the black market. It's technically not allowed above ground, so people try to make some cash here. It's not exactly a fight to the faint, though. Come on, Gramble, I trained you better than this. If you want food, you better win. Oh, no. Kill him, Margiana. I mean, go. To be fair, Gramble kind of wipes the floor with Mightyena. So, interesting entire concept, to be fair. There is a funny-ass black market underneath the ground, which is sort of silly. But I kind of love it. One moment. I would like to swallow some sandwich. What's a sandwich? It's just ham and cheese. You know, maybe blame on what we're useful now. Who's there? This area's off limits. Oh, it's you. David, you were the kid from the Suntouch gym, weren't you? Who's this guy? I don't remember him. What do you want? Are you here to avenge a gym leader friend? Or is this the dude from Perfection? I don't think so. Get out of here now, you... Oh, Giovanni's here again. Tane, hold on a minute. Sir. I suppose you two don't remember me, huh? My name's Rukra. I'm the leader of the Perfection cult. We met each other in Telnor Town back in Sylvan's lab. Remember the Delty species of Pokémon I offered you? I'm glad you chose to travel with them. Mine's dead. Every Pokémon deserves to adventure with a trainer. You're on private property. I'm forced to ask you to leave. We are busy right now. We really can't be distracted. I don't care much for you two myself. And if I had it my way, I'd get rid of you two immediately. Giovanni pumps out a gun. We're in the black market, you idiots. Hello, Todd Wesley. It's lovely seeing you with a green name. It's lovely seeing quite a few people with green names. As the favourite of my old colleague Professor Sylvan, I'd rather do this for you two, eh? Well, we don't really want to interfere with anything. We just want to get through. We heard there was a way into the J Tower from here. We need to see Viorga. Why would you two want to do that? Because the Sky Cult is coming for him. He's in trouble. Is he now? Tell me, why should I save him? I'm a cultist, Damien, you know. We just say these things out loud. More than that, I'm a cult leader. Jern's been after me for ages. Why wouldn't I want him out of the way? I don't know. I just thought you would. Damien, you're an absolute moron. Whatever. Okay, I take that back. Let's strike a deal. I have a little project you can help with. To be honest, we're not really a cult. There are legendary Pokemon we'd like, certainly, but none like that. Our group was founded in the pursuit of a single goal: perfection. A truly perfect Pokemon, one that's undefeatable, inconquerable. One with no counters and no move or strategy can stop. All of our plans have been centered around this vision. Delta Pokemon, we thought certain Pokemon might be stronger with different types, different moves. Now we're trying something else. This guy needs to be part of the Shedinja cult. In fact, most of chat needs to be part of the Shedinja cult. In the Kalos region, a new battle technique was discovered. It's become common practice now, but how it works is still a mystery to scientists today. This is called Mega Evolution. We need to understand it completely. That way we can use it for our own purposes. Tane has a Pokemon with Mega Stone on his team right now. We want data. If you battle against Tane, we can analyze how well this Mega Evolution does in battle and how it can be improved. Fight Tane and we'll let you pass. You're right, you can get into the J Tower from here. Oh, but Rukra, we don't have time. What if the sky... Oh, don't worry, we'll make this fast. David, show me what you got. Squares! Terrifying squares. Oh, I see. Rain dance. It started to rain. Go Blade Runner. Uh-oh, Dragon Breath. So, ultimately, Rimblade is neutral here. It's kind of shit. Go Frost Knife, hit it with an ice move. You are still too slow. Okay, that was good. Good chunk of damage. Death Fist, throw rocks at it. Hecking ow. I love a dragon that's weak to rocks. There's just something so funny about a legendary Pokemon that just dies to, you know, this. You have a Stunfisk as well? If you use the wrong move, you die. You're ground electric, aren't you? Mega Stunfisk! Yo, that's hype, actually. Yo, that's kind of cool, actually. Metal Harbor. Shadow Vegeta bites for Stunfisk. Wait, you're still ground, aren't you? I knew it. It missed. You fool. I'm gonna roar you out. Never mind. I mean, I have a feeling. I see, you're too strong for me now. Never mind, Cleaver, you're kind of arse. Why are you faster? Why was Extinct the fastest Pokemon on my team? That is so weird. Hi, Raw. Rain. And a burn. That's gross. I do this every time I accidentally double tap and waste a turn. Oh my goodness. I'm so bad at Pokemon. I scurried to a Pokemon Center. That deserves another bite of a sandwich. Oh. I have to go. Sorry. I have to go all the way through that freaking underground section again. Don't let them lose me. Bro, are you trying to roleplay as Damien? Because I'm telling you now, I don't like him. I sip my coffee in respect of Dave losing. Is that... I will now consume food and drink. I will now consume food and drink. I can't remember the word. What's the word when you all come together to do an act of something? In prosperity? Or something like that? Metal sound? No. Collaboration. Charity? No, I don't think so. Think of it as in unison. I don't think so. Think of it as in, like, let's say someone's going to go on a, like, 10-mile run. And you all come together to do something for them. Hey, Thunder Punch. Marathon. No, that's just someone doing a marathon. It's like a toast. It's like a toast. But because someone's doing something. I don't know what the word is. It's like you all do something in unison in a sort of toast-esque way. I don't really know how to explain it beyond that. Subathon. Okay, now we're just not paying attention. It's okay. Alright, now we've activated the fleshlight and now we know where we're going. Boom, boom, boom. No, don't fight it, leave. Once again, we know that our Kabutops team is terrible. We all come together today in the hype train. Okay, once again, I've gotten to the point where we got lost. Ooh, coughing. I want to use a Alolan coughing. What's Pokemon Insurgence a hack of? It is not a hack of anything, Pichu. It's actually just a fan game. So it utilizes the fan game systems. Which, to be fair... Oh, of course you would just strictly poison me. That's so annoying. Because, let me leave. You are the oh. That's stupid. That's actually the worst thing that could have happened. That's dumb. Oh, and we went the wrong way. Oh, and my shoes fell off. This is a hack of Pokemon Water Blue. Now, I'm very, very curious to see if I could get a hold of all of the Pokemon. What's the word I'm looking for? All of the Pokemon mods for RPG Maker. Set it up as a basis and just create like an immediate starting zone that I can test with. You know, like a literal testing center. Make myself like a little town or something and just see what I can do with RPG Maker. Thing is, I have so many projects in the work. I don't even play games that much anymore. I stream for you guys and then like I write things for other projects. Well, you can go deeper. But like just to see the tools, because I don't really dedicate myself to making something until I know what the tools look like. Okay, I don't want to go too deep down here. I need a repel. I need many repels because this is getting stupid. Jeez. The only problem is if I did something like that, I would want full control over all of the game's systems. Like, I would want to know entirely how I could adjust encounter rates and everything. Like, I would want to be in control of all of it. Right, let's try this fight again. This time, saving at the doorstep. What was that? You said something else. Sorry, I can't spell. You're allowed to not spell. It's okay. But yeah, also, guys, if you're a fan of Pokemon ROM hacks, you've come to the right place, because that's what we do here. We play Pokemon ROM hacks, fan games, and when Gen 10 drops, we'll be playing that too. Right, what was the very first Pokemon they threw out? It was Kyurem, wasn't it? Also, Cleaver, why are you so annoying? Oh yeah, no, Kyurem just died to Death Fist. It dies to an immediate freaking smack from Death Fist. But yeah, I would make sure that if I did make a freaking fan game, I would 100% make sure all the music suited the game. I would make sure that it had controller support that didn't require second-hand, like, third-party software. I would write a story that didn't feel like a fan fiction on a playground. You know. Why does bro lead with Kyurem? I don't know. And this is why this game is just freaking fan fiction to me. Dude just opens up with a legendary casually, like it's no big deal. Like, this game makes legendary Pokemon seem like normal Pokemon, and I don't like that. What if I Hyper Potion to full health to Sturdy proc again? Mega Stunfisk. Okay, it does proc again, but it's kind of redundant. Right, so what do we do about the water Pokemon? Because it's almost like I just Ice Punch it. Oh, it bounced. You're using a flying move. Bounce can paralyze. That I did not know. I actually hit Aqua Jet game, but sadly, Xbox controllers are shit. And it didn't hear my freaking input. Endure. Okay. So you made Stunfisk, but it's weak to ice. And now Pyroar. Which is a... I'm an ice Pokemon. Why did I leave? Why did I stay in? Okay, we're gonna go Extinct. Because we can kind of tank this. We can just immediately set Rain Dance. We heal up again. Considering these are like black market buyers, they are bound to have some legendaries for top dollar. I disagree. I think a legendary Pokemon should be like so legendary that they're out of the reach of even black market like people. Like, put it this way: every major team is looking for these Pokemon, but they never find them because they're legendary. That's how it should be. I went for the paralysis proc. That's a shame. So yeah, if you're going to add legendary Pokemon to the game, respect the fact that they're legendary. Is all I'm going to say. And that's what makes it sound... That's what makes the plot of this game so far and all of its characters. I can't take any of them seriously because this guy just turns up and goes, go, Kyurem. And you're like... So what about everything that makes Kyurem legendary? What about the fact that there should only ever really be one of these in existence, you know? Like, it just treats legendaries like normal Pokemon. And that Kyurem that I just fought might as well have been a Zangoose. Because that's just how it's been treated. You need a help for future fight and preparations. I will do the fight, lose to it, and then know what to do afterwards. Some legendaries are abundant, while others are one of one. I mean, sure, but they're still legendary, you know? Like, if you ask me, legendary Pokemon, regardless of how frequent they are in the universe, deserve respect. Just from their existence. They're meant to be treated like these all-powerful creatures. It's just funny that this game doesn't seem to do that. They treat these legendaries and mythicals as if, like, every single protagonist or antagonist should have one. From title alone. Thank you very much, Davith. You may pass. The entrance to the J Tower is just up the stairs. You know what? Take one of these two. You have no reason to give me this. This device allows you to Mega Revolve. It's directly connected to our computers, and by me giving you this means that you are now an obstacle. All battles you do will be recorded and sent to us. Don't worry, we're not spying on you. We only want data on Mega Evolution. I would just not do it. I'd just be like, wow, thanks, and then I would leave and not do it. Don't get used to it. I'm not doing this for you. Now get going. I thought you were in a hurry. Get lost, we're busy. Don't make me want to kill you more than I already do. Why did you give me a Mega Ring then if you want to kill me? You've made me more powerful than you need to. Charizardite. Charizardite. Well, one I don't... Oh, no, it's Death Charizard. Well, sadly, I don't have that Pokemon anymore. Whee! Oh, we're in the Jade Tower now. But Pokemon Tectonic did a bit with legendaries. I randomly stumbled upon one and caught a big bird with no guide. They should be obscure but findable and hard to get. Well, yeah, they should be Pokemon that if you do ever run into them, it's because you solved something to find it. Like, say for example, you want to find Lugia in a game, and the only way you could ever summon it is if you had the 3 legendary birds. But, like, the game tells you that's how you do it. But you have to go out of your way to make it happen. Hang on, what if I just talk to them from behind? Hang on a second. Buzz off, kid, you're in over your head. So I can just talk to them from behind. I've snuck in! Guys, I've snuck in! I've snuck in! You can never stop me! So what's happening here? Do I just go normal speed? There we go. Getting the birds is easy enough, usually. That's because they, the birds themselves usually stay in one place. They're known to do that. Wow, who would have thought it would... Thank you, random Chansey. This game runs worse when you're not speeding it up, I've noticed. Right, so we're going to do this fight. Alright, David, are you ready? We need to warn that Augur that the Sky Cult is on their way up. Otherwise, they might blackmail him into summoning Rayquaza. Okay, Damien, you are a moron. Why would they not already be upstairs? Yes, sir. Everything's ready upstairs. We can... Well, isn't this a sight for sore eyes? What are you standing on? Is that Damien and David from Telnor Town? It's good to see you two again, but I must ask, why are you here? Was it to challenge our gym? If it was, you're in luck. East here is our very own Sky-themed gym leader. He excels in both dragon and flying types. No, sir, we're here because we overheard members of a Sky Cult talking. They want to summon Rayquaza and may plan to blackmail you into helping them. That is a serious problem. You're positive about this. Are you sure you heard what they said correctly? If so, this guy's a villain. I'm sorry, I'm calling it now. This dude's a villain. And this certainly is a problem. Out of all times to come, of course they'd pick now. I hope this wouldn't have to happen, but what's done is done. Come on out, everyone. I'm not shocked in the slightest. What's going on? I'm sorry about this, Damien. I truly am. You are so youthful and bright. It can't be helped, though. You're not bright at all, Damien. You heard what my cultist said, and I can't let you leave with a chance you might connect the dots. You have a cultist? What do you mean? Allow me to slowly walk over here. I'm the leader of the Sky Cult. Surprise, you shouldn't be. When you think about it, it's pretty obvious. It is. I created the Sky Cult several years ago, just before the Augur disappeared. We were a small group at first, a ragtag band who were united by the desire of one thing. This guy's on 4chan. I saw him badmouth women. Yes, I'm talking about Jiren. Wait, you mean from Dragon Ball? Change. You see, the Augur was a... Don't tell me this guy's name is Jiren, because that means I don't like him even more. I met a Pichu with an M7 on him, and I was on Purple Cliff, and there was also a man and a J and a TV. What are you talking about, Cyclosion? You see, the Augur was a perfect hero of the people. Along with his partner, Hooper, he defeated cult after cult, trying to bring good values to the people of Tauren, such as peace, love, and mercy. Being merciful, he forgave anyone who begged him to, letting criminals go unpunished. As a result, the members of the disbanded cults just joined other ones, making it completely pointless. Thank you for walking to the other side. The Augur was strong, but he was a coward. He wasn't able to do what was necessary to keep the region safe, so I dealt with him and crowned myself his successor. With a new Augur, we could cure the disease plaguing Tauren for good. We could save the region forever. Allow me to walk back and forth and tell you my evil plan. You'll never get away with this, you monster. Oh, but Damien, I already have. With a bit of propaganda, I've already got all of Tauren on my side. That's why I can't let you two blab about my true identity. Realistically, no one will believe you, but it's a risk I can't take. I want to capture Rayquaza for some reason. With its incredible strength and control over the sky, I can be omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent, specifically because of Rayquaza. I could create a utopia free of war and crime. I refuse to be the coward that the first Augur was. Any criminal, any threat to a perfect world needs to be removed. I founded the Sky Cult to help me reach this goal, and now we've accumulated all we need to summon Rayquaza. The sacrifice can begin. Rayquaza will be summoned, and it will be mine. This soon-to-be peaceful region... Oh yeah, the gym leader's just standing there, by the way. He's in on this. The soon-to-be peaceful region will thrive under my command. East, get one of the cultists. It's time to start. Sir, I know we plan to sacrifice one of them, but since these kids are here and are going to live their lives in prison anyway, why not sacrifice one of the kids? We wouldn't need to waste any cultists. It's not a terrible idea. And after what Dave has done to me, I'll enjoy every second of it. What's Dave have done to you? Oh, he won't remember. He's forgotten nearly everything. But he tried to save your life. Am I the first Augur? We came to warn you about the Sky Cult. Fair point. It would be hypocritical to sacrifice you after talking about a utopia, wouldn't it? In the spirit of fairness, I'll give you a fighting chance. Battle East, and the loser gets to be used for the ritual. Sir, why are you risking me? Why not use one of the grunts? Because East, you are a gym leader. I'm sure you'll win. David doesn't stand a chance. But East, are you questioning me? No, sir. I want to lose so that I can scurry off to the Pokemon Center and heal my Pokemon. Nothing personal, but your orders were given. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I don't think it's actually that bad a setup. I don't think the actual plot behind the Augur is that terrible. I do sort of believe it. What I don't believe is us walking into the trap. Uh-oh, Rock Blast. Throw rocks at the bird. Fast forward this. Huh, why did I think that you were weak to that? Now we both put rocks down. So long. Oh, you're a windy boy. Ice Beam. Noivern. Oh. That's a cool sprite by Noivern. Ice Beam. Ow. Get out of here. Metal Harbor. White Jungle. I already said Metal Harbor. What were you sending out? Altaria. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Mega Altaria. Fluffy. And you use Fire Blast. Okay. Frost Knife. Punch it. Okay, that's mean. Freaking Mega Altaria is fast. Alright, this guy's not even going to listen to me. Icicle Spear. Nice. You're an idiot. Okay, we're going to get walled by Altaria. Oh, that does no. Of course, you're Dragon Fairy. Why did I do that? Actually, you have nothing you can do. Luxray kind of terrible, actually. It'll be any of those could have crit. It would have been nice. Any of them could have crit. You are not weak to any of this. Jeez, I did nothing. Damn. Well, looks like I get sacrificed. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, to be fair, that's not terrible. To go back to the whole random legendary thing, would you say you have problems with random stray Entei or Pokemon of that nature being spread out and used more? So it's all about the context. So if Entei is just always roaming the land, I suppose that doesn't make... That's not really a problem, because think about Pokemon Crystal. Think about Suicune. It just shows up because it wanted to. It made sense for Suicune to be where it was because you would walk along and it would be there. And you'd just be like, oh, is that a legendary Pokemon? I don't know. And then it would leave. It would just be like, it's gone. You can't catch it. It's too fast. But that's because it itself is checking you out. Suicune is like, I feel something about this trainer. So it checks out. And then it leaves. It's not owned by anyone. It is doing what it wants to do from its own volition. You know? And then the other two were summoned because you went to their, like, guarding place. You went to the burnt tower, the Ash Tower, whatever it's called, Pokemon Tower. And then you release them, and they're like, oh, okay. Well, as a challenge, if you want to be our trainer, you must track us down, and you must defeat us and capture us. And that was kind of their deal. They went and did that. But they were never owned by people. They were never just caught by random Joe, you know? They weren't just caught by a random leader. The only Pokemon where that is the case was Giovanni, but the story with Giovanni was compelling. You know? Because it was the one legendary that was caught by a trainer and then used for malicious means. When every Pokemon is Armored Mewtwo, then it loses its value. I think a very good example of that is the second movie, actually. That collector that went around grabbing all of the legendary birds and then pissed off Lugia to try and capture Lugia. But when everyone is like that, it's not special anymore. Mewtwo wasn't caught. How did Giovanni get Mewtwo again? I don't remember. Sorry. Mewtwo wasn't caught, he was test tubed. Is correct until Mewtwo breaks free. Mewtwo wasn't given to Giovanni. Giovanni basically turned around to Mewtwo and said, we will help you. And manipulated him. He went up to Mewtwo and said, we will give you this gear because it will allow you to hone your power, and it will allow you to understand the world that you have been birthed into. Mewtwo was created, and then destroyed the lab he was part of and fled. He was then manipulated by Giovanni to basically become his servant. But Mewtwo didn't know that's what was happening. He thought he was being helped. That's when Mewtwo turned around and said, actually, all humankind are manipulators, and are only in this for selfish means. It was a test tube. It was created from the DNA of Mew, who was caught. Mew was not caught. They found the temple that Mew resided in and took its DNA from the temple. Mew itself has always been sort of free. Mew itself was never caught. It turned up when Mewtwo was wreaking havoc because it sensed that it was doing it. And it wanted to investigate. Giovanni's the one that funded the creation of Mewtwo. That doesn't mean that Giovanni caught him. Mewtwo destroyed the lab, regardless of who funded it. And then Giovanni went out of his way to find him again. and tricked him. Like, there's a full-on story there. Mewtwo's actually got a lot going on. Anyway, what am I doing? So we need to somehow get past an Altaria that is weirdly faster than anything we have. And this cleaver is arse. They must have enjoyed searching for DNA in men's poop. I mean, you leave DNA wherever you go, by the way. Strands of hair. Spit. I meant Mew. Yeah, but that's the thing, is just, like, you can get DNA from poop. You can get DNA from just bits of body parts being left behind, you know? Whenever you shed your skin, you're leaving DNA places. I love our little rock buddy. Yeah, he is kind of just chilling, isn't he? He's very useful, actually. Like, I would have preferred a different rock ground type, but we're making use of Golem. I need an answer for Mega Altaria, and I don't think I've got one. It needs to be hit by poison, but we don't have any strict poison types that are actually worth using. But don't just die to a fairy move. Maybe we can make use of this. You're kind of just useless. Arceus could have stopped Mewtwo from the start. Arceus, in most understanding, could have stopped anyone from anything. It just chooses not to. We need to go to the black market and buff this Haunter up. Because we can turn it into Gengar, like, now. I'm just forgetting where the hell bloody hell to go. This is also one of those things where you're not really supposed to lose these fights, but it's also why we put less and less games. Now, we put less, sorry, I'm having trouble right now. We put less instances of, like, ultimatums in Pokemon games, because when you do inevitably lose the fight, it doesn't break the canon lore. Because now what has essentially happened is that fight never happened. We now need to go there again, but that fight never happened. What came first, Arceus or the egg? I don't believe there was ever an egg. Oh, maybe there was an egg. I'm going to say Arceus. I myself choose to not believe that there was ever an egg. I've always been under the assumption that the first being was a being like day one. I thought I went the wrong way. It's this way. No, it's not. It's the other side of that green. But hey, no one can ever say for certain anyway. It's all speculation when it comes to creation. There's a dude there. You found me. Want to learn a move or two? Gong shot or none of you can learn gong shot. Why do you teach people acid, you random man? I feel like I've gone the wrong way just because I met a dude. Man detected. Oh no, I went in backwards. I kind of love that. Alright, evolve my Haunter into Gengar, please. My name is Witch Doctor, I have drugs. Bro found Walter White. What was like the first baby Pokemon that Arceus created? Like, I'm talking Pidgey. Pidgey's not a baby. Elekid, Magby, that sort of thing. I don't think there's no way you could have a definitive answer for that. That man sells acid, yeah, but he also sells gunk. I sell very specific things, including drugs and just literal purple goo. I'm hoping Gengar can deal with this. We have so many freaking Lightning Rod style Pokemon, but have not run into a Pokemon that we can take advantage of with it. Please learn Shadow Ball. Please learn Shadow Ball like yesterday. That would be lovely. Man's out here living the dream and Dave's hating. Bro's living the dream in the sewers. Dark Pulse. That's our move. Oh, you already know Shadow Pulse. Hell yeah. Shadow... Oh, Shadow Pulse isn't a real thing. The goo is in his jacket pockets. Exactly. He's just like... reaches in and goes... Here you go, mate. Here's the goop. Shadow Pulse should be a move. I don't think it needs to be just because Shadow Ball exists. Because there's no such thing as Dark Ball. Dark Blast! Dark Blast. Whack. Wait, we've done this fight, so we could just save and keep going. There is something very funny about the Cult of Perfection being here and the Sky Cult literally being right above it. Dark Swipe. Now you got Night Slash. Hey, get out of here. The Sky Cult's taking over. Oh, these are fights. Okay. I just ran past you last time. Nice speed, idiot. Well, you don't need Shadow Pulse because you've got Shadow Ball. They achieve the same thing. Of course you know Aura Sphere, why wouldn't you? Bang, bang, get hit more than that, please. I don't have revives. Ugh. Okay. I'm just going to avoid this fight. I don't need to fight these two. I could just run past them. Part of me was just like, oh yeah, we could run past these guys, surely. Also guys, whilst I'm booting the game back up, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do consider hitting the subscribe button, you lovely people. We play fun Pokemon ROM hacks on this channel. And fan games. And mainline games. Looking forward to Generation 10. Okay, well we went this way, right? No, we just go over here then. You guys are idiots. Oh, no, you could save here. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. The game knows that this is a tricky fight. So, alright, now I need to speed through his monologue. The other cultists upstairs are loud, but they're chill. Yeah, I'm glad that the new games aren't coming out for another year. It's good. Another unskippable text? Celia's stupid ROM hack had cutscene skips. I would like to remind you that you could skip the cutscenes in that game. Alright, I'm going to set Stealth Rock. I'm going to leave. No, because it uses Whirlwind. Ooh, we pulled out his full restore. That's very handy. Why are we faster than a Skarmory, by the way? Blam! Oh, are we getting the new games? I mean, I'm going to presume that's because you don't have a Switch too. Oh, it went first. That's okay, guys. I'll buy it, and then you guys can just watch me play it. Yeah, that's a shame. So, we have no poison moves on you. Nope, you've still got the hit shot off. That's annoying. That's the worst confusion. And again, so Extinct needs to land a hit. If we'd land this Ice Beam, we're good. Ooh! Massive. Skarmory's best stat is defense. I'm aware. Yeah. Talonflame. We can hit that with Brine. I can Rain Dance, actually. Why did it open with Roost just to get the freaking stone damage off? Oh, and it didn't kill. That's a shame. But it killed itself. Okay, well done, Talonflame. Really showing us how it's done, huh? Oh, you bought it for your son for Christmas. I see. Ooh, Kingdra. Well, I'm a little annoyed that it's raining, actually. Okay, that I'm not too sad about. Because now I can just Shadow Vegeta and probably just Thunder Fang it down. Maybe even Crunch is better. Wow, that is such a shame. Yeah, another crit. That was harsh. Okay, well, at least now we know it's a Kingdra. Now we know it's a Kingdra. But that is a shame. We got really lucky with one of our hits, and they got really lucky with one of theirs. So, on that note, what do we do? Many Wingles are helpful here. What do we do? Mudkip. I was kind of considering Swampert. Because if we can get an Ice move on the Mudkip, maybe? I don't think Kabuto is really helping us here. I think he's actually kind of crap. And I think Luxray's a bit crap as well. Other dragons are a bad shout. Marill has huge power. I do have huge power, actually. I need this Gengar to know a poison move. Sadly, I don't think we... Oh, we have Venoshock. It's not the best thing it's going to know for now. Find a Fire-type lead? Well, they're dragons, so that's the problem. And it also sets spikes. It would be nice if we could just annihilate... You are right. That dude, that Skarmory needs to die immediately. Because it will set stones. It is custom move Void Kip. Okay, one moment. We just need to level some dudes up. Give me Marsh Top. I'm going to level these guys up quickly. Why is this guy learning rock moves? Its moveset sucks. And it evolves at 36 as well. No, steel doesn't resist electric, so... I mean, we could lead with Luxray, but I'm not convinced it will kill. Have you not learned Muddy Water yet? Are you not going to learn any moves? There we go. Learn a freaking water move, please. Luxray's too slow, yeah. This game hasn't really given me any fire Pokemon either. Like, it doesn't even open with one. Sure, you can no takedown. Gengar's fast, but it's the wrong stat. Don't I need a water stone for Marill? How do you evolve into Azumarill? Or is that just level? Also, I know we're talking about huge power, like potential devil drum, belly drum in that, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's by level up. Yeah, well, as we've clearly seen. But, like, we could potentially do the huge power. But what move is it gonna know? What water move is it gonna know that's gonna help in the rain? It also needs to hurry up and learn Play Rough. Aqua Tail. That's not bad. Eviolite Chansey or Blissey? Eviolite Chansey, I believe, is just better than Blissey, from my understanding. Its stats are just better. Waterfall, I don't think we've got access to it yet. It would have to be something that we get on level up. There's Play Rough. Okay, that's good. Very tempted to keep Defense Curl. You wouldn't know. The question was, were Eviolite Chansey or Blissey by itself? That's why you don't Eviolite a Blissey, because that's not what the question was. Aqua Ring? Nah. Blissey has better HP? Yeah, but I don't think the HP boost is worth it compared to the sheer amount of power you get. Ooh, got Rain Dance as well. That wouldn't roll out. But, yeah, I don't think the extra HP you get from being a Blissey is as good as the defenses from Eviolite. Can't think of any other normal type tanks that are like that, though. They tried to make a couple, didn't they? Cool, coming back to the menu every time is annoying. Oh, what? Why did I hack it in like this? Double Edge, that is a move. That is a move. Slacking. Slacking is not really a health tank, though. I'm going to say no to Double Edge, because it's a normal type move. Most things resist it. Would you say this game's better than Unbound? No. Ooh, Superpower. That's bloody good. Actually. Take that over Defense Curl. Yeah, from what I've played of Insurgence so far, I think it is good, but I'm not going to necessarily say it's the greatest game I've ever played. I think Unbound is very good. It's more of a concise story. I take Unbound more seriously than I take this game. Wait, really? Why so? I just think this game's writing so far, to me, has just... It feels like it's been written by, like, kids on a playground. I can't take it that seriously. The Delta Pokemon are okay. Thing is, it's like, when you make a Delta or a Regional, I feel like the form that you give it needs to make sense. And I don't really get why this is Electric Ice. Like, I don't see it. I don't get why they did that. So, I don't know. Just nothing's really impressed me so far. It's just... The game just seems fine. I just think the writing is a bit odd. Cool factor, I guess. I mean, Galade was already kind of cool. I think the design's nice. I like the way it looks. I just don't understand the typing. I just don't understand why this is Ice Electric. I think it should just be Electric Fighting. Deltas were a thing in Zeta and Omicron. Be sure to check those out too. Yeah, I mean, well, we'll see what we can do. I'm pretty sure we'll probably hit 2,800 before I get a chance to decide what game we play next. Right, so if this thing is going to immediately open with a steel flying Pokemon. We need to hit it with a fire move. You are correct about that. Kabutops is not really the answer for that. We could just Thunder Fang it, right? I know he's not fast enough, but it's literally better than nothing. I'm not convinced Swampurt's actually going to be that helpful. It didn't learn anything. Let's try this. Also, surely you would know that people are going to struggle with this fight. So why would you put a massive cutscene in front of it? Golem can learn Incinerate. The other thing about this game as well is if you've got 5 teams all doing evil things all over this region, and they're all doing really horrible things, let's be real, the gym challenge seems a little bit redundant. It seems very unimportant. So that's a way that I could say, okay, well done to Vanguard. Because Vanguard wanted to tell a story more so than it wanted to be like a Pokemon game. So it removed the Pokemon League because it decided it wasn't worth having. Interesting choice. Oh, the Paralyze would have been glorious there. Come on, land a Paralyze. You missed. Still no Paralyze. Alright, you died of Draco Meteor, no. Okay, sadly, Luxray didn't really get to do anything, but I don't think it was bad either. Because now we just play rough and it dies. That crit was harsh. Alola based after all? I never said Alola wasn't. I don't think Alola's bad. I am going to Hyper Potion you up. That was a resist? Yeah, but it was a resist from... My god, you're slow. It was a resist through a crit. So it still bloody hurts. Shiny hunting for Axew. I have no idea what a shiny looks like. Why would you flamethrower, you strange creature? Okay. Potions are cool. Talonflame. Again, another one. I'll just Aqua Tail that. Swords. So long. I know Talonflame is freaking weak. Okay, play rough. It will probably go first, but what's it going to do? Okay, Cotton Guard is definitely something you can do. I can spam play rough and hope for a crit. Okay, that's fine. We let Dragon Slayer die because we can now blast it with Extinct. It will use Flamethrower. It didn't. Oh well. Sorry, what was the question? Luke Lee. How do you think they work, Dave? What do you mean? What's the question? Sorry. No, Luxray did not do anything, which is such a shame. They have a Gliscor. From my understanding, you died to one Ice Beam. Never mind, you Earthquaked. I don't know why I thought I was faster. How do you think potions work? I mean, from my understanding, they're just spray balls, right? Surely we're faster. No! Fast-ass Gliscor, huh? We have Levitate. We do. Watch this thing have a dark move. Okay. Substitute of all things. Roost. Okay, so you know Protect, Substitute, Roost, and Earthquake. So you can't hit Gengar. That's funny. And now all you have is Skarmory, of whom has got spikes. Wow, we walked all over him that time. Yo, Gengar popping off. Nightmare with a 1 and a 4 winning. Yeah, how do they heal? Resident Evil is my answer to that. Let's not remember, Resident Evil, you heal with herbs crushed into a fine powder and then rubbed all over the wound. But not only that, you get first aid sprays in that game as well. You spray the Pokemon's wounds and it regenerates. How's the hardest fight in the game? Was this the hardest fight in the game? I don't know, I feel like I kind of just answered it. Please. I lost twice, right? 2, 3 times? That's not bad, to be perfectly honest. That's pretty good, actually. I didn't even need to item spam this one. This person had nothing but flying types, I realised. He had flying types, dragon types, and then variations of them. But yeah, it just went down. I lost, I don't believe it. I'm disappointed, East. I'd love to change my mind and save you, but I can't. I made a promise, and a strong ruler keeps his promises. I'm not gonna lie. If I was ever a villain, I would never keep a promise. I would literally kill them both, if it was me. I played this on hard. If this fight's a roadblock, fair enough. I'm only playing it on normal. I'm sorry, and farewell. Dude, it is a farewell. Turns the dude into a green M&M. In my mind's eye, I see a region filled with love. I see a subscription on YouTube. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Also, hello, Dob Wagner. It's a far-off, almost unachievable dream. Death on the way to the goal is a triviality. Cool, mate. Dude, I've been playing Unbound and I realized how annoying the breeding with a lot of incenses is. I have never bothered with anything like that in a ROM hack, I'm not going to lie. Unless it's unless you're playing a mainline Pokemon game, breeding in ROM hacks just feels like a waste of time. That's just my opinion. Shiny actually is yellow. It's like piss yellow. Yeah, but Shiny Haxorus is like dark black as well. It's a very cool shiny. God, imagine that glow up. You go from piss yellow to freaking darkness. There's a lot of freaking yellow Pokemon, isn't there? Especially now that I can use him to summon Rayquaza. You can follow me to the roof if you want. Try and stop me, I dare you. But be warned, I'm not going to spare you twice. Man, I love East. Definitely the best leader in the region. Thanks for being East, I never liked him. Did that surprise you that the second Augur was on our side all along? Don't underestimate the strength of a listener at Pokemon like Rayquaza. They're really strong. This is really bad freaking dialogue, if you ask me, but okay. Like a general, baby Pokemon shouldn't be that hard to get. I thought you just bred like two Electrobuzzers together and you got an Elekid, right? Is that how it works? Maybe I just don't remember it very well. Also, I got a Discord notification. What's being sold? Nothing's being sold. I think it appeared and then they deleted the message. Oh no, it's in a completely different channel. There we go. Sorry, somebody asked me if I wanted to play League of Legends, and I'm just like, no. Okay, we are in the sky. Is this guy going to fight me with a team that leads with Rayquaza? I'm out. I'll just go Dragon Slayer, actually. To get Munchlax, you need a Snorlax to hold a type of incense to get it, otherwise a Snorlax comes out. That sounds wrong. How does that make sense? Because if you breed 2 Garchomps, you get a Gibble. How weird. It's a beautiful crystal, isn't it? I don't know where it came from. It's been in the possession of the first Augur for as long as I can remember. Even after a year of research and experimentation, I'm still no closer to finding out. On the other hand, though, I've learned some very interesting things about what this crystal is capable of. Any kind of magic-based actions, such as a spell or a Pokémon attack, because magic exists in this universe, sorry, forgot to mention that, requires two things, a focus and energy. The energy is the power source for the attack spell, and the focus is what directs it to do something. For example, a fire-type move may be able to blow blasts of fire at a foe. However, if they run out of PP, power points, okay, this is a video game, they can't. In this case, the focus would be the Pokémon using the move, and the PP is a measure of energy left. Makes sense? Why are you telling me this? As near as I can tell, this crystal is a limitless source of energy. It contains the power of 1,000 suns, maybe more. Okay, and you know this how? It's with this incredible power the First Organ was able to protect the region and defeat cult after cult. Everyone said his Pokemon were incredibly strong. It's because they had the energy to use. Well, incredible attacks. Now it's my turn to put this great gift to good use. I use the soul of my servant East to summon the mightiest of beasts. Come forth, Rayquaza, Herald of the Skies. You will be my focus. I will use your abilities to harness my limitless energy. Okay then. Thanks for the noise, I guess. Ow. At last, Rayquaza, finally we stand united, you and I. Together the world can be ours. Thing is, when did the Darkrai spawn? It fucked off. So why don't the others just fuck off? You will harness my limitless energy, and under our leadership we will create a utopia. There'll be no crime or hatred, no war or revolution. Only a perfect peaceful society, and I will be its king. And as for you, Daveth, I should have dealt with you in Town when I had the chance. You are more of a threat to me than you have even begun to realize. If I let you go, who knows what you might do? Who knows what kinds of trouble you'd stir up? There's no room in my perfect world for any insurgent who opposes me. Is that why it's called Insurgence? If you stand in my way, I will squash you like a gnat. Roast, just stop talking. Come on, prepare yourself, Rayquaza. Show him no mercy. This guy loves the sound of his own voice. Yen. He just has a Rayquaza at level 50. Right, he's weather locked. Hey, Mega Bro. Yo, that was strong. What is this music? It's kind of crap. You are quad weak to ice, good sir. If you let me get ice attacks in, you're dead. Sadly, I think it's too strong now. I don't think I can do anything to outspeed it. Never mind. Yeah, I take it all back. I take it all back. Golemon's actually kind of dope. This is crap. What is this music? If the music feels incomplete. I can't believe it. The power of the crystal failed me. You annoying brat, you were just lucky. No, to be fair, I won because I had a sturdy Pokemon that resisted most things Rayquaza can do. I won't make the same mistake twice. Rayquaza, draw upon the power of the crystal to heal yourself. Bring yourself back to full strength and we'll resume the attack. Use Icy Wind now! Hey Dave, if I just draw some ice around here, did you see where it landed? Say I was sorry, but I'm really not. It's a good thing Rayquaza's weak to ice, huh? That one was for your lies to the Tauran region. Why did the cultist let you go? What? No, the crystal! And yeah, where's my Mew? You fool, do you realize what you've done? You broke it! A limitless source of energy, now in pieces all over the region, and you broke it! You stupid, stupid, stupid child! Rayquaza, quick, those pieces need to be found before they fall into the wrong hands. But he's dead. We annihilated him. Damn you, Daveth, you have made a powerful enemy today. I thought you already were my enemy, to be fair. You have made a powerful enemy. I'll see to it that you will both feel the sting of my wrath. Just turn around and shoot us. You've shown that you're not above that. I can't believe he was a traitor all along. I used to look up to him. He was my hero, but I guess that was all propaganda, huh? The worst part is that we can't tell anyone about this. No one would believe us. I know I wouldn't. Is this okay? So now is the time you're going to shut up, huh? You know what we need to do? We need to fight these cultists ourselves because the Augur clearly isn't doing it for us. We're strong. We have legendaries on our side, after all. I think we can pull it off. I don't, apparently. Plus, there's that prophecy Nora was talking about. I nearly forgot. I found these on the ground where you and Nis battled. They are his eyeballs. Jiren didn't use a gun. Yeah, but what I mean is the fact that we know that in this universe, you can just sacrifice people willy-nilly. So how's this any different? Killing people without even using Pokemon is a thing that happens in this game. So why didn't he? I figured you should have them. They're yours after all. Summon badge and area lace. This is silly. Bro had a will in his back pocket. I'll meet you in Utara Town. There's no library there. Maybe we can learn more about a prophecy. Nora was heading there too. I'll see you later. I think this is just one of the shards of the crystal. I can feel the power. This is about a third. Let's hurry, Rayquaza. We need to find the rest before we fall into the wrong hands. I am the wrong hands. I'm sure Audrey, the leader of the Abyss, will reward me greatly if I show this to her. Giovanni found one. I see. If this is what I think it is, I'll make good use of it. He was right here. Remember the time he killed Aqua and Magma Grunts? Is Meloetta not available anymore? No, we have Meloetta's thing. I just don't know where to get it. A document that shows the last will and testament of Gym Leader East. Why? Why was he carrying that? He just knew he was going to die. And I find that very silly. Okay, well, we've done the tower, which was a arduous task, absolutely. Which makes me wonder whether... Well, how do we continue? Let's look at the map. Map me, please. Map. Okay, they don't work. Cool. None of the maps in this building work. At least the robots behind the counters do. Well, if the maps in this building don't work, what makes me think that they'll work in any other building? That's kind of frustrating. Okay, does the department store have a map? I need to know where to go. Why is the store so big? That one in particular is, yeah. There's a bunch of them which are that size. This place doesn't have a roof. That's a shame. I like my freaking department stores to have a roof that you can stand on. I mean, I'm going to presume that I have to surf from here, then. I just wanted to check on the map if that was the right thing to do. Oh, I don't have rock climb. Where does this go? I don't know, but there's a clear path going all the way around this city. It's clearly intentional. Ah, that's how you get nature power. Okay, sure. I was about to say, can I fly yet? But I don't think I can. Nora's better than Damien? I don't really know about that either. To be fair, Nora has made bad decisions as well. She decided to tell Damien about a prophecy, even though she said we should really be quiet and not tell anyone about these prophecies. Like, well done, Nora. That was the right choice, wasn't it? Right, well, if that's the case, where the bloody hell do I go? Well, where's this? Somebody told me it was hard to see inside this cave, so I thought it would be smart for me to use the rest of my savings on this TM, but it was useless. Please take it off my hands, I don't want to look at it anymore. Well, I don't need flash, but what cave? To get to Utira Town, you need to pass through the Cave of Steam. It's not difficult to get through, but all the smoke makes it hard to see. Okay. I have a flashlight, though. Sizzle? How did you get Sizzle? Are you still weak to Rock Blast? Oh, I haven't healed. Wait, I didn't heal? I went into a Pokemon Center. I mean, fair enough. Please just annihilate my team. Apparently, I made an error. Did they move the cave entrance? I don't know where it is. That was my first thought. I was just like, hold on. Where's this supposed cave then? Come on, Norman. I had 2 Pokemon. Yeah, where's the cave entrance? Oh, there it is. It's at the top. Because that's easy to see. I ate it, sorry. You ate a cave entrance? My brother in Christ, you need to hold back. Oh, we also need to drop some Pokemon. Breaking news, we are live with an exclusive interview with a hiker recently rescued from the Rezai Cavern. Good to have you on. Good to be on, ma'am. Can you describe the situation for our audience? Well, you see, my family and I were mining around in that cave. We heard there was some rare artifacts and all, and we found this funny old scroll. Turns out the sky cultists up top wanted it. Sure, that must have been scary for you and your family. Oh, it was, man, but our very own Augur found us, told us everything would be okay. He lifted us out and helped my family and I. Couldn't even repay him for anything like that. I just know the Augur's going to take them down. What a fantastic man. Won't believe a word against him. No siree. Cool. This concludes our special broadcast. I'm so glad the Augur is here to protect us from the Sky Cult. Interesting. Best that we keep our mouth shut. Right, so we need to drop 3 Pokemon into the overused block. As much as I want to keep Death Fist around, I think he has been used. I'm also going to drop Shadow Vegeta, because I'm not really going to miss that one. Nightmare... I'm going to drop Nightmare as well, because we've used him a lot. Which now means we've got space in our party to bring some other friends. Hence, we can go get Alakazam. The Sky Cult would definitely be the enemies of Team Sky. True. Pangoro, can you actually achieve something, please? That would be wonderful. Oh, and we can bring Cleaver with us again. Actually, no, I lie. I think Cleaver needs to be dropped instead of Gengar. Golem the Goat. A Golem can come back another time. It's also something that could be done with the wheel. The wheel can bring Golem back as well. But yeah, no, I've been quite happy with Golem. I think he's going to fall off now. But we also need to go to the bottom of the department store. Actually, isn't it quicker to go into here? Yeah, we're just going backwards. I love how this door's shut, even though there's an item in there. It requires a key. Can I have the key? No. Oh, no, it's the right-hand side, isn't it? Oh, no, that's fine. You can do it! Hello, Randy! Hope you're doing well, man. We need to evolve our Kadabra by using this weird white powder. Boom. Okay, so it finally has the speed I wanted it to have. It finally has the speed. It only knows Psychic. White powder from the black market. That's 100% what I've been getting. Boom. Right. We can continue now. No Pokemon live in these waters, by the way. There is water and lava in here, and I kind of love that. I sort of want artillery. Wait, is Octazooka not... Is Octazooka bad in this game? I thought Octazooka always reduced accuracy on hit. Artillery needs to evolve. Basically a tank. Dude's basically a tank. It's giving me Volcanion vibes. Yeah, basically. I wouldn't be surprised if they snuck it in somehow. Need a name for this dude. I'm just gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Octo Treads. There we go. Kraken. Yeah, I wanted to be a little bit edgier. But I just wanted to quickly see... Thing is, I have a sneaking suspicion, but Octillery's a bit arse. Kraken who? Meow. I hardly knew her. Suction cups, so you can't move. Negates all moves that force switching out. Okay, so the user attacks by spraying ink in the target's face or eyes and may also lower the target. Octazooka's not good. I think if it had Mega Launcher, it'd be better, but it's not that great. You're saying Octillery's arse, your arse. Alright, Fart Smelly. Someone called Fart Smelly saying arse twice in the same sentence is kind of funny. Ring out's a bit shit. Signal beam. Yeah, this thing needs... I mean, we could potentially make use of it, but not now. Not now. Like, I like Octillery. There was a game we played where we actually ran Octillery quite a bit. We ran Octillery quite a bit because the Octazooka Mega Launcher was really strong. Ooh, Slugma. That's just a Pokemon I know is bad. If we use Slugma, it will probably be in Gen 10 when they buff it. That was funny. Hey, you're the one that made the connection, not me, brother. Destroy him. Ooh, Gigalith. Aren't you pure rock? You're also very tanky. Also, have we ever considered that a rock-type Pokemon throws bits of itself at you? Like, this rock Pokemon uses, rock throw, but it itself is made out of rocks, so is it not just throwing flesh at you? Is Slugma a Gen 1 Pokemon? No, Slugma's a Gen... it might be Gen 2. I almost did Gen 3. I'm pretty sure Slugma is Gen 2. Yes, Pokedex number 218. I was almost just incorrect. It's a misconception that Slugma is Gen 3. There's like a really weird Mandela effect of Slugma being in Gen 3. There was also another Pokemon, Skarmory, I think it is. People have like this Mandela effect of a Skarmory was in Gen 2, was a Gen 3 Pokemon. But it's because, ooh, just straight up Croconaw, huh? In the steam caves next to the lava here. How do you think being in a cave can affect battling style? I thought you said bathing style. Magnezone. Ooh, you're a problem. Unless I punch you really hard. Ow. Ow. Yeah, get punched. Now we're both weak. Go, Frost Knife. Hello, King Ikoria. What are you the king? What's your kingdom? What are you the king of? Ice Punch. Wow. Never mind, Ice Punch. Expected that to do way more. Yes, I want to go heal, please. That would be wonderful. I have to go so far to heal. Wow, a Croconaw and Magcargo. This will be fine. Wow, that crunch was insane. Gen 2 is legit. I'm Gen 3 lover. See, I'm that funny guy that, like, I mean, firstly, yes, I'm a funny guy. I'm also that person that sort of challenges a lot of these things. I'm not a Gen 2 person. I don't like it. But I'm waiting for us to play a ROM hack on the channel that makes me like Gen 2. I think Gen 3 is good. My problem with Gen 3 is so many ROM hacks are just based on Gen 3 and don't do anything that interesting with the region, so I've played Emerald quite a few times at this point. I just see Emerald over and over and over again. Which, to be fair, that's partially, I'm on the land artillery, but okay. But that's also probably part of the reason why I like Gen 4, is because I just don't see it that often. I can't see shit. I can't see a dang nothing. But a flashlight did nothing either. Ooh, Heatmore, that's a Pokemon that exists. Bug bite, huh? With that tongue. My fighting types are gonna clobber you. Hitmonlee. Play rough. Nice white guard, idiot. Hitmontop. Boom. I think saying that Gen 2 has got the best Pokemon designs is a very, like, tall order. I think it's a very brave sentiment. Brave's probably the wrong word. Bold. Let's say bold. Got Dragon Slayer kind of carrying, actually. My family and I are sponsors of the library in Torrent. It's because of our funding that they're able to get so many rare and expensive books. But of course, you've never been there, and we're in the middle of a random cave, so this is a really natural conversation. Roserade? Did not expect you. Yes. I could care less if anyone agrees. Fair enough, Brandon. Mantine. Thunder Punch. Budget Gyarados. And he's gone. Get away from me! What? Why is that your response? You gave me a history lesson on your family. And then told me, get away, get away. Ooh, Torkoal. I have fond memories of Torkoal, specifically in Elite Redux, because that dude enabled my team. We haven't got a Sun team. I've not come across anything Sun team related in this game yet. Rain team, definitely. We've run into a bunch of that. Set the Sun? No. If I see a Sun Torkoal, I'll catch it. Oh, it's my... Hold up. I do not like this guy. But what if I use that and force myself to use him? Dude doesn't even have rough skin. Wait, what else can Druddigon have? Sorry, if there's a rough skin Druddigon and another type of Druddigon, I would much rather have the rough skin one. Sheer Force, hold on. Okay, never mind, Sheer Force is actually better. Never mind, dude has Sheer Force. We'll have this. Get Dusk Ball, you can't see shit. I need an edgy name for Druddigon. Also, if Druddigon is a reskin of another Pokemon, I'd love to know what Pokemon that is. What's wrong with him? He's kind of cool. Oh, look at those birds. It's a hydrant. Okay. I don't believe you. Wait, are we in Stick Town or something? There's sticks everywhere. My problem with Drodagon is it's such an anti-Pokemon design. There's just something wrong with everything about it. Very nice. Yeah, I think I'll try and make use of him. He's slow as shit. You're not meant to be an overuse. You can go with a Pangoro. Pangora's been with us since the beginning and we just haven't used him. Doom Waffle, yeah, well, I don't want to wait too long on the names, so when I call for them, I need them nice and quick. Keep in mind that you might not actually be up to the live, so you might need to refresh your stream just to catch up. Ah, this cave is the library. Oh, sorry, bro. This is like the third time he's kicked me in the shins every time I try to go through a door. Oh, hey, David. I'm so glad you made it. Welcome to Utura Town. It's a beautiful place. Most people say welcome when you're at the opening of it. Nora, David's finally here. I'm glad to see you. I heard about what happened in the Jade Tower. That's horrific. Hard to believe that the Augur was really the leader of a sky cult all along. If anything, though, that just makes what we're doing here even more important. Remember a while ago when we first met, I told you about some ancient prophecy about the Pixies? This right here is the Utura Library. It's the biggest collection of books in the region. I figured that if any place could have information on or even have that prophecy, it would be here. Damien and I are skimming through the shelves trying to find information. I'd appreciate it if you could help us out, but first you and I are... Hey wait, you said I could go first. Damien and I both have Mega Rings and Mega Evolutions on our teams now. I don't. I wanted to test my team against yours. So does Damien, though we shouldn't waste too much time. Why didn't you pick? We're rivals after all, are we? So we should try to keep each other on our toes. Who do you want to battle? Neither of you. I just wanted to go into the building. Play rough. Damien's Barry 2.0. I can see it. As much as I don't mind Barry, I know what you're saying. Luxray. I'm going to Doom Waffle him. How's Shadowhoof? He is somewhere, that's for sure. Also, we just got intimidated. That's annoying. I don't want to swap to you because you're just... I think we're just going to fight with the Intimidate. Revenge? Oh, Swagger, that's... Okay, never mind. You removed my Intimidate. Wow, Doom Waffle got all those hits in. Also, no, I think Doom Waffle's a good name for this guy because he looks like what happens after you take a lizard and put it into a waffle press. Blastoise. This is not the Blastoise you think it is. I just realised how terrible this Blastoise is. Uh-oh, Mega Blastoise. That doesn't look like a Mega in the slightest. I feel like it would be more of a Mega if it was the other way around. Alright, Metang. The Pokemon of move like I do after 3 coffees. I see. I think. I'm unsure, actually. What did you just say to me? Yeah, that was silly. Honestly, that Blastoise fighting Dark, Shaman, Skyform? Normal Grass. I have Venoshock. Ooh, not enough, though. You seeded me. Which means you die. Wow, you sucked. Why do I keep losing to you? Because you're a shit character that makes really bad decisions all the time. How is it I haven't even beaten you once? Well, usually the skilled player wins. That's how it works. Now, if you battle me, it'll be a completely different story. Anyway, Damien and I are going to head back in to keep searching. If you could help out, we could really appreciate it. I thought I was fighting both of you. She comes across very strong, doesn't she? She's not even doing any work. She's left it all to me. While I've been searching, she's been sitting around reading books on ancient Unnovan languages of all things. So, because she is reading books to find information, you've decided she's doing no work. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found this in my coat after I got kidnapped. It's just a hair, but I think it's from one of the abyssal cultists. Not sure if it'll be useful to you, but Mew needs DNA to transform, right? Fair enough. Hopefully that'll help you out sometime in the future. Anyway, come and give us a hand. This game is odd. This game is just odd. It's just odd. This game is odd. They're all twitchy and excited. They really are. Look at Asmaro. Freaking tap dancing like crazy. Birds. No, I don't want to go in the water. I wanted to catch a tailo in my hand, reach up and grab the bird. What's this house? You look familiar. Have I seen you on TV? I can't quite place it. I guess you just have one of those faces. Would you like to trade a drill burr for any dragon? Do I get to choose? Okay, I'm struggling with this this path here. I have a drill burr. Why would you trade it? Okay, hang on. Tailo and Swellow are fun Pokemon. You wouldn't expect them to actually have a viable build, but they have one. Makes Pidgeot look a bit crap. You said you wanted a drill burr. I'll trade you my drill burr for... Oh, no, No, I don't want your drill burr. You want me to give you a dragon? I mean, I could... If it's a Delta drill burr, I'll consider it. If it's a normal drill burr, then this is a waste of time. I'll go catch another Druddigon. If it's just a drill burr, I'm not doing it. It's just a drill burr. That is such a crap trade. And it has Sand Force. It's no different from mine. Wow. What an awful trade. Who would ever take that trade? Give me any dragon and I'll give you a Pokemon that you could have caught ages ago. I love the idea that every single time I boot this game up, you just did. I did it as a test. I saved the game deliberately. I thought I was going to give him a drill burr and he was going to give me a choice of dragons. Bring back Gengar, please. Disappointed! I could have given him an Axew as well. But yeah, I do find it kind of funny that every single time I boot this game up, I get to look at the devs. Every single time, I just get to see their freaking sprites, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm here shaking my fist. Have you ever considered a career in the Navy? It's a difficult job for sure, but it can be rewarding. I've seen so many incredible water-type Pokemon. Cool. If you can give me a favour, I'm trying to train up my fighting-type team, but I'm having trouble deciding on the best moves. There's a book in the library called The Fighting Compendium that can help, but I haven't been able to find it. If you get it, there'll be a reward. You want the Fighting Compendium? Why is the library Lavender Town? Anatomy of a Dog Trio. I don't believe you. 100 years of Geodude. American Psyduck. That's like American Psycho. Healing and you. It's full of information and equations to do with healing moves. I got Swagger. Arceus and Giratina. What about the other two? Fault in Our Staruse. The Bugsy Scandal. The rarest Pokeballs. The Very Hungry Caterpie. Who the hell is that? The eyes move to look away from you. That's weird. I like the puns. Some of the puns are good, yeah. Taming of a Sandshrew. Legends of Sinnoh. You want to read books? Okay, Zachary. I'm reading the famous uses of electric Pokemon. Ancient Tauren. I'm the smartest one of them all. I spent years researching the strongest moves. Can you handle it? What move shall I teach? Yeah, Bind is definitely the strongest move. The fuck, Celebrate? I thought the music meant that there was a Necronomicon somewhere. That is an idea. Hold Hands? Happy Hour? These moves aren't real. I'll definitely have Fake Out, though. Or no one, apparently. Super Dangerous would be nice. What do some of these do? What does Hold Hands do? We would never know. I found the most powerful move in the world. It allows you to hold hands with someone. Endeavor's a good move. It's good in specific circumstances. So what's Celebrate? No one can learn this guy's moves because they suck. Also, this book this guy's after isn't real. Oh, there's more. Okay. Criticism of the Second Augur. Intro to Entry Hazards by Cindy. So that's the only one that's got a author. Lapras Shrugged. New Moon Guide by Tobias. Okay. I feel like I'm in Waterstones. It has like an upstairs section. The Great Ghastly. Wait, I'm limited? Sky High Hoenn by Brendan. The Odyssey. Mario Odyssey. Secret Life of Combies. What the? I am upstairs. This book's completely blank except for one page which says Team Rocket was here. Written in Latin. Ghost of Pokemon is Sandra. Okay, this has got way more description in basically every book. So note, to whoever who should find this book and read this note, this book is the product of years of research and countless experiments conducted as a genetic engineer for the cult of perfection. Though I admittedly was originally only interested in testing the genetic limitations of various species of Pokemon, I can no longer sit by and observe the experiments conducted by this cult, which could scarcely be referred to as humane. Our leader insists that developing the perfect Pokemon is the key to our world reaching the so-called Golden Age, and perhaps he's right. But I'm certain that his methods for acquiring his goals are incorrect. The time that I had spent playing together with Pokemon as a child had continually reminded me that the feelings and bonds that humans and Pokemon share are not to be trifled with. And now we're at a point where the freaking text memo is too long. Fortunately, it's not impossible to articulate the point to my colleagues, whose decisions are only swayed by data and results. This is one of those things where in Dead Space, you pick up a text log, Dead Space, you pick up a text log, it auto opens, you see it's a massive paragraph, and you just close it. Let's experiment whose results will only reveal themselves after the Pokemon has moved on past its base stage. I want to create a Pokemon that will reward the trainer, that raises it with love and care with truly spectacular display. One that reminds everyone who sees it that even as the world continues to change for the worse, there's still a hope for better change, just as the seasons change from winter to spring. Sadly, I know that this will be my life's last work, as I know that our leader would not be pleased that I have engaged in research that he would no doubt consider to be a waste of his precious resources. However, with the destruction of our laboratory due to that abomination, there's no better time for me to escape with my research. I know that the cult of perfection will hunt me down eventually, and that I ultimately cannot see the results of my efforts come to fruition, which is where you, whoever is reading this, come into play. Take this book with you and seek out the Delta Pokemon that I allowed to escape. Use it to collect leaves from trees throughout the region as reminders of a journey that the two of you have experienced. Please give this Pokemon the care that I was unable to provide, for I have no data to support my claims, so I can assure you that you will not find your efforts wasted in the end. So where's the Delta Pokemon then? New Moon? That's not real either. Cosmic Horror, Darkrai. Anime and why it isn't as bad as you might think. You know the language structure. Some of the certain dangerous and confidential information. Why is it in a library open to the public then? There's confidential information up here. It's not confidential then, is it? Video games? No. Team building basics. Rain teams and you. Shuckleberry Finn. So much information's useless, but it's all cool. Catcher in the Raichu. No, I didn't mean to click on Gayatown. Nobody cares. Guide to Baton Pass. I'm looking for Fighting Book. Where the wild Pokemon are. Hitmontop's Guide to the Galaxy. The Professor Oak's head. Oh no, they killed Professor Birch and freaking Professor Oak. You're still at the beginning of Lazarus because you can't get your shiny Froakie. You might be there for a while. There are books on the floor in this room. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of bored clicking all of these books. I've clicked on enough books, I've lost interest. Dude wanted a specific book. There are too many books for me to click on in here. Who the hell are you? She seems too focused on whatever's on her phone to pay you any mind. Why the fuck's she in a library then? The door's locked. Abandoned wing, keep out. An abandoned wing? Nice find, Dave. This might just be where the prophecy's stored. There's prophecy stored in the abandoned wing. I agree, nobody knows prophecy except for cult leaders. It would have been hidden somewhere, most people wouldn't look, but apparently you know it. Are you free going into the abandoned wing? May I ask about it, what interests you? Are you winning, son? I'm slowly but surely losing my brain. Or maybe it's happening very quickly and I just haven't clocked it yet. Phone, stop it. There we go. Some people says for starters a show when it's shiny. I did get 2 different coloured Froakies, but doesn't seem like shiny, so I'm confused. Shiny Froakie is just a lighter blue, I believe. We're going to look for a very old book, sir. We're trainers, you see. We're trying to take down the cults, and we figured that one prophecy about them might be bringing back here. We should just tell everyone our plans. Do you know what? I actually think that would be a fantastic idea, is every single time someone comes up to us and asks, what are you doing? We should just tell them. One moment. Oh. Interesting. Chaos Cards have added Chaos Rising products to their website for lottery invites. Make sure you have them added to your wish list. Ooh. Allow me to log into Chaos Cards quickly. Because obviously I need more freaking Pokemon cards. Oops, not booster box. Alright, maybe I'll get more cards than I thought I would. You need to verify your email address. I have. Thank you. I need more Pokemon cards. What the hell's a blister? What's a blister pack? Oh, it's like a booster pack, but with extra bits. Oh, I see. I've bought a blister before. Okay, so they've announced everything that they're set after £204. Jesus Christmas. Yeah, they've announced all of the stuff for Chaos Rising, which is quite cool. You can just see it all now already. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just trying to get a hold of some amount of Pokemon cards because I would like to open them on stream. We can see that on your sub meter? What do you mean? Oh, wait, you can see the website. Hold up, that's funny. Look at that. That's funny. That's very funny. You can see the price of everything. Oh, I had no clue. That's really funny. Thanks for letting me know. That's actually really handy to know. The website and your logins. You wouldn't have seen my login. You'd be surprised at how many people have looked for the prophecy. So, tourists. I'll let you in if you want. Why would you? You're lucky you blurred out your password. Yeah, it wouldn't have had it all on screen. There's no prophecy back there, but there's that one glowing orb. An orb? What do you mean? That's right, it's been there since the library was built. It's only one of many different odds and ends lying around the wing. For whatever reason, people believe it's something to do with the prophecies, so they'll try to get it to react to them. I've already seen hundreds of people leave disappointed. Do you really want to waste your time? Well, we may as well try, right? Damien, for once in your life, you're right. I mean, I can quickly check, just to make sure that I didn't accidentally show everybody my crap. 1 second. It's very easy for me to find. I say it would be very easy for me to find. Here we go, found it. It's white. Can I not make this bigger? Thank you for not making this any bigger, YouTube. I love it. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Loaded.com! Too late, I've already acquired your account. It's okay, it's an email address I wanted to freaking remove anyway. Come on, watch the stream at 2 times speed. So it comes up with the money. Yeah, I'm just checking. Oh yeah, you can't see shit. If you've acquired his account, I'm going to show up and acquire your account. Yeah, it's not on there for long. It really isn't. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Thank you for letting me know, though. It just means I won't do it again. Let us in, please. I promise we'll be quick. Fine, but we really need to be fast. I have a lot of things to do today. Alright, it's unlocked. The glowing orb is in the far end of the abandoned wing. I'll take you to see it. Be careful, though. There are both wild Pokémon and possibly even trainers back here. Why would there be trainers back here? So it's just filled with wild Pokémon. This isn't confusing in the slightest. You can't just say that willy-nilly. Oh, no, the books are in the way. Ooh, Litwick. That's worth... I mean, to be perfectly honest, I just didn't even notice I'd done it. So it is handy to know that that's what happens. I would run a Bannet, but only in a game where it has normal typing tied to it. If it's a normal ghost, I'd be much more inclined to use it. Nora's a baddie. She probably is evil. No, actually, she's got Celebi. She's probably not evil. She's probably some kind of, like, a super-powered Pokemon person. Interesting that the sub-meter does that. The sub-meter is a webpage. It's just a webpage. So there's not really anything crazy going on with it. Ooh, I have a burn heal. That's real specific. Ooh, I took one step forward. You're just going to do it again, aren't you? So I'm just going to run. Don't want to be set on fire. But yeah, I'm literally just using a web page, and the web page is... I've also put a color key to it. Why does it disconnect? Because sometimes it just disconnects. Sometimes it does just disconnect. Interesting that this place is filled with Bannets and Litwick, and that's kind of it. Yeah, I could quite easily show you. This is the webpage. This is all that I've got up. I just opened the other pages in this browser when I should have done it in these browsers up top. But yeah, so this number itself, this should be updating on its own. But sometimes this webpage just crashes because YouTube's silly like that. And of course, this is the screen that I'm using to play this game. It's minuscule. You guys actually get to see more than I do. Oh, we're here. Why were there trainers in here, though? Like, the freaking dead spirits of people were in here. It's just weird. I like how nonchalantly they mentioned it as well. They were just like, oh yeah, be careful. There are trainers in here. Are we all here? You see if I glow from the back? That's the orb that supposedly has to do with a prophecy. Seems like a lot of rubbish in my opinion. That never even was a prophecy. It's probably just a legend. Okay, but anyways, go ahead. Get this over with. I'm a suck on it. Who dares wake me? What was that? What's happening? This has never happened before. So good to be awake again. Who do we have here, house guests? If you're after the prophecy, you'll need to work harder than that. That's right, I'm the one who wrote it long ago. But you're dead wrong if you think I'll just tell you. I was the prophet of Arceus and the Oracle of Delphox, because that's a prestigious title. I've been preaching since before Holland was created. If you want to know the secret of the future, you'll have to take it by force. Okay, another boss fight. Who? Ancient Oracle question mark. Oh god, they're a Pokémon trainer. Psychic Ground. I'm gonna rain dance. Oh, nice try. Aqua Tail. Damn it. Alright, I'll set the rain now then, you bastard. Jellicent. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do what I just said. Maybe I'll send out Gengar and blow it up. Why so small? Can't it go full screen? Nope. I've already tried. This is the largest setting it has, and it's referred to as extra large. By the way, this thing... Okay, that was a little silly of you. Of course Delphox is faster than a Gengar. Why would Gengar be faster than a Delphox? Mind bro, you're faster than a Delphox, surely. No? Okay. I don't know what I expected. That did nothing. And now the sandstorm decides to end. But yeah, no, genuinely, like, the fan fiction style writing is hitting again. Just, I am part of the freaking... The Order of the Delphox. It's like, alright, Harry Potter. Come on. Why is everything so fast in this game? Dragon mode. Bro, your whole thing's speed. How are you slower than a Delphox? Exactly. Where did you know Night Slash, by the way? Aegis Slash? Night Slash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you are a shield mode, actually. Damn. Not sure if we can kill this. Not sure if I can kill this. Hang on. You've got to utilize my brain for a moment. Do we have a dark move on you? No. I can just try and hit it hard, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be faster than me. Damn it. We're under-leveled? Yeah, I don't get this game's freaking level curve. It is a little all over the place. Oh, you're weak to fighting. I see. Don't worry, we're back at the Pokémon Center. Nothing went wrong. I'll play it on the phone, rather. I wanted to make it the one I play on PC. Yeah, you don't want to really do this one on PC, to be perfectly honest. The screen is way too small. Yeah, we are really weak compared to it, actually. What's the level cap for here? I don't know. I've not really been following it. Hey, now you know Calm Mind. That's handy. But yeah, I've not really been following, the level cap. The fact that we're, like, 3 gyms in, and we're, like, almost above level 50 is kind of wild. Don't really want a future sight, you'll die. This game has level caps. Current one, I believe, is 53, and the next is 55. That's 2 levels. There are level caps written on a wiki page somewhere, I just don't have it open right now. But, trick. Now, I will just get myself up to level 50, and then 50 on everybody is fine. Hydro Pump? I think Brine's just better. Yeah, I'm going to keep Brine. But yeah, I've got to give myself a little bit of leeway that if I do fight trainers or wild Pokemon and I gain experience and level, you are not learning Sheer Code. Then we can just do something. We can get levels and it won't be like easy. Very strange level caps where we are. Very high levels for a third gym. It's either the third or the fourth, but I feel like it's the third. No, don't learn full swipe. I could double check quickly. Yeah, we've done three gyms and we're level 50. Like, this game has decided, for some reason, to use all 100 levels. Like, from what I've seen, we end the game at level 100. And I don't really understand why a game needs to really go above 50, let alone 60, you know? Because nothing really happens past level 50. Your Pokemon stats just get a little bit bigger. Wait, so Dragon Tail doesn't knock the enemy away? That's kind of silly. My sister asked me yesterday, like, you're going to get the new Pokemon game? And I was like, it's $70. There's no way, no matter how good it is at the moment. I can't right now. I think if you care enough about something, the price doesn't really matter. But that's entirely down to you, of course. Actually, level 99. Well, yeah. Sure, whatever. You want to learn rock climb? Rock climb's such a dumb move. You crash into the opponent. Well, that's not what it does. Wasn't one of the, like, lowest levels that you did a gym, the Elite Four with, was, like, level 50... It was about, like, 56 or something, was, like, the lowest level gym, Elite Four ever. Doesn't make me think we're anywhere near the end of this game, by the way. We are barely anywhere in it. You can have Spell Tag. I completely forgot you even had this. You can have a Magnet. So I completely forgot about held items. Yeah, nice charcoal. We've not run into anyone. What's the most useless move besides Splash? I'm not sure. Now that you mention it. Probably Harden. Whoa, look at him. He's here to grab. Bro's got hands for days. Constrict. Constrict, Wrap, and Bind. At least they do a little bit of damage, but they might as well be worthless. Can't escape. Spam's Sucker Punch. Spam's Curse. Oh my days. Ooh, Miss Magius. Okay, why is it the first time we were in here, the encounter table was 2 Pokemon? And now we're in here afterwards, the encounter table seems to be fixed? Actually, you are right, any of the sport moves. For some reason, they give, like, Mud Sport and Water Sport to the Pokemon that don't need them. And that's always silly to me. Right, so Jennison's a bit annoying. But I think we're okay. Yeah. Because of this. Everything gets hit by Night Slash. Glorious. Yeah, my problem with moves like Mud Sport and Water Sport is they're used by ground and water Pokemon respectively. And it's kind of redundant because you already resist it. So what you're really doing is giving yourself a quad resistance. But like, why? God, it is amazing. It's amazing how just a couple of levels changes everything, you know? Okay, apparently Mega Bandit's faster than that. That I did not know. The library's got a hidden delta. I mean, I ran into Miss Magius. Duscot's Miss Magius and Litwick. Yeah, and I ran into Bannet as well. But why does Bannet care so much about items? It spammed Snatch and died. Why did it do that? That was very odd. Right, the immediate problem is I don't actually... Oh no, I can't hit you with freaking Body Slam. That was dumb. Ghost Steel. I'm not sure how I hit that. Why did I do that? Yeah, this is concerning. Jeez, yeah, this Aegis Slash is too strong. I don't have an immediate answer to it. Jeez, Aegis Slash is a good Pokemon. It just one-shots everything I have. We are so weak to fighting types. You aren't going to survive anything I did. At least it's good to know Alakazam's faster than Aegis Slash, but what the hell do I hit Aegis Slash with then? I think Drodagon needs to be alive for it. Snatch steals day status boosts. It just kept doing it, though. Also, check the left wing of this library. What, do you mean all the way to the left? What's that? What's this? Is it a block here? Oh, it's probably a book. Who wants to be in here? Thank you for the random Ultra Balls, lady. You're not supposed to talk in here. Are you sure? Check the bookshelves. Oh, jeez, I did that everywhere. Oh, there's a finding compendium. Am I not allowed to take it? What the? What are you? That's not a Bewdoo. What are you? Small fella detected. I think this library does not count as a dark area. Blanket Pokemon. It's Dark Fairy. That's a good typing. There's not enough room for Shadow. But yeah, I could probably just go level this up now, actually. What a bizarre place. But let's go get that Bewdoo out. How annoying when you want to nickname a Pokemon and you're one letter away. Shadow Dance. Boost the speed stat when the new moon is. When will I know when the moon's up? I'm sorry, Alakazam. I've never known you to be so useless. Shade works as well. Yeah, that's kind of all I had to do. Draining Smooch. Yep, we like Draining Smooch. Maybe Shadow Dance is what we need to beat the Aegislash. Confide. Target loses its ability to concentrate this. If you're going to add new moves to the game, you got to make sure that it remains in the text box. Like, come on. What game is this? This is Pokémon Insurgence. Bro coming in here trying to freaking summon a demon. Come on. Brofist. Take that. I'm not a modern day PewDiePie. How the bloody hell do you level this guy up to Roselia? He's taking a sweet ass time. How the hell do you get Roselia? Friendship? Friendship? The berries to boost friendship are in the Sky Cult City department store. Friendship? Oh, I need to go back. If you're going to give me Surf this early, you might as well give me Fly this early as well. Yeah. That's very cute. The freaking grave of Satoru Iwata. What a wonderful man. Helped build Nintendo to be the company that it is. Friendship is magic? Yeah, friendship is far away, apparently. Dragon Slayer, annihilate this child. Boom. Want to use a flying taxi? I forgot all about the taxis. Yeah, but now there's a new question. I don't remember seeing one in this town. Superpower. Stop thinking so meanly. I don't know, I'm checking everywhere. No one seems to have a shiny starter from Lazarus. Maybe it is shiny locked. Maybe you just can't do it. Alright, where's Pikachu Taxi? Nope, there's two people fighting in the corridor. Here we go. Okay, good. We're about a third of the way through, it seems. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you very much. We continue. Department store is here. Ka-ching. What are the friendship berries, by the way? Incense. And you're the Furfrou man. I've used the Pikachu 15 times, it'll be free. Fair enough, I don't think I'm going to use it enough for that to really be a problem anyway. Aha! Makes it more friendly but lowers its stats. That's stupid. Okay, so I'm going to get this guy and he's going to be terrible. Okay, Quallop berries it is. I'm going to feed him so many delicious berries until he explodes. Where are they? Berries. Eat these berries. Lowers EVs. Yeah, it's something I can fix. It probably doesn't even have any. Yeah, turn friendly and its base defense can't fall. Spam. Spam. Become the friendliest little Bewdoo you've ever been. And it's not enough. This little dude is greedy for so many. He's like, no, 30 berries wasn't enough, mate. Give me more than 30 berries, please. Oh, wait. It has to be a nighttime evolution. How am I supposed to make it night? What if we go underground? Maybe that counts. Or in a cave. I don't really want to change my clock, but I'm going to go in a cave. I'm going to try in here. No, that doesn't count. Do I have to change my actual physical PC clock? Because that's stupid. That's stupid. I have lost the ability to hear. If there's one thing that annoys me a little bit about this new sound software I'm using, is it crashes. They need to fix those crashes. I don't know what's causing it. It's great software, but it keeps breaking. It's a glitch in the Matrix. No, it's not. It's just software exploding. Also, I need to change my I need to save the game and change my PC clock back. Wait, what if I do it while the game's open? Will the game even notice? I like my time zone. My time zone is literally 0. Yeah, it literally changed Venom there. That's cool. If I went off screen, we don't care. We saw you catch it. What? What do you want about? Wagwan, rude boy. I'm a very nice boy, actually. Anyway, how do you get Roserade? Shiny Stone. Yeah, that's easy. God, this Pokemon's a pain in the ass to evolve. Oh, but it's not going to be a Shiny Stone. It's going to be a Dusk Stone, surely. We can hear you. You're not muted. I know. I've opened the software. I'm aware. That way you don't mess up your time on your PC. Oh, I fixed it. It's all done. I feel like you're quite behind the stream because I've done that like a while ago. Yeah, it's definitely a Dust Stone. I don't know why it would be anything else. Like, I like the fact that they do that. I really don't understand why there's a Dawn and a Shiny Stone. I do think Dawnstone was kind of introduced at the wrong time. You could sell your very legal rare candies. That's a Roserade, apparently. Dark Fairy Roserade. Boosts the speed stat when the new moon is. I don't know what that is, but it boosts the speed stat when it is. And that's really handy. Get you up to level 50. Dark Pulse. Are you? You are a. You gotta be a special attacker, right? Wait, is Shiny Stone even used for? It's used for a couple of Pokemon. It's used for Roserade, for example. The thing is, we have Dawnstone, Sunstone, and Shiny Stone. What's the point? Hey, lovely kisses and move. I swear I haven't seen in a while. With a scary face, the user tries to force a kiss. Lovely kiss is, Jinx's signature move. I swear you only see it on, Jinx and Smoochum. That's why it's called Smoochum. This thing's slow anyway. Yeah, it looks it. Hopefully it can survive a hit. It needs new darkness weather to move faster. Oh. Yeah, you could let me know what Pokemon can set the moon. Moonlight, you can have that. If you are even remotely tanky, that will be handy. I need a lovely kiss. Need a wonderful smooch. Lunar Cannon, okay. 2-turn attack. User gathers darkness, then blasts a bundle beam. Interesting. I'm going to say no, but I'm sure that I need something that can just set darkness. Delta Charizard can set darkness? Well, that's a shame because you guys killed it. I say you guys. I almost want to make it seem like donating is a bad thing. Your Megazord and a Mega that I won't spoil. Okay, well sadly, Megazord is dead forever and we aren't playing the game with it. So yeah, we're not using Lunar Blast. But we could probably beat that... we could probably beat Aegislash with that guy. Wait. Where's the taxi guy in this town? I have no memory of him. There he is. He's at the south. He gets his own bridge. Utira Town. Right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hey, my right headphone just died. Dave, your levels annoy me. I'm happy for you. Yeah. Wait, is that not 1-to-1 or did I press down? Wow, that's not 1-to-1. There was a Delta trade in Skycolt City, but I don't remember which house and what the demands are. That's what I get for reading chat. An old lady turned up and went, "Ah!" and threw a lantern at me. I'm gonna hit it with freaking fairy magic. How did it not kill? Should have just hit it with water, Dave. That's how you win. Obviously, I'm very curious about the data. Your levels also annoy me. Can we just behave? Blast it. Hell yeah. I say we riot. I say we leave. All things considered, we said that this Pokemon was quite slow and it outsped a Spiritomb. Dude's like, oh, why am I tied to an urn? Cap isn't that high anyway. Oh, we'll be fine. I'm not adhering to the cap strictly. I'm not adhering to the cap specifically. If I know what the cap is, then I know what to not exceed. I even said it earlier. I was like, I'm leaving a buffer. I'm leaving a buffer so that when we kill stuff, we don't accidentally go too powerful. Boom. Lavondian theme, remember me childhood. What? Oh, Lavender Town. Sorry, I was going to say you spelled that interestingly. But then I realised that it's not necessarily called Lavender Town in every country. I have run into all the trainers this time. Brother has a Gengar. That's actually scary. Aquatail. Thank you. That's all you had. Leave us here. Oh, lady, I've run into all of them. Sorry, I'm Italian. You don't need to apologise, but I do forgive you. Okay. Shade Dancer kind of busted, actually. Don't care what you're sending out. You die to a Dark Pulse. Unless you boost your special defense, then you don't. Yeah, if you're talking about avatars, the best way to do things is to use the extension. There is a link that the bot can drop for you. I believe there's also a link in the description of the video, so you can always look at that as well. It will tell you how the best way to control your avatar is through the extension. Medicine, Hyper Potion, bring you back up and bring you back up. Right, so, save here. I think we've got time to just quickly try this fight. Okay, thinking about it, sorry, just utilising my brain, my gigantic cranium. What am I doing in my life? What do you open with? You open with Claydol, so yeah, Dragon Slayer's a fine start. What happened to your starter? It died. So whenever we get donations, I spin a wheel, and one of the results is permadeath. He boxed it and refuses to use it. Yeah, I say I refuse to use it. Someone paid me money, I span a wheel, it died. It's very, very clear. Right. Jellicent's next, so we swap to... I mean, Nightmare kind of deals with it if we just spam it. Yeah, Shadow Ball does way more damage here than anything else. Crazy stuff, I know. Okay, Delphox I think we can walk all over as well. Ooh, so close. And then, of course, you can't take a Delphox. For some reason. Dragon Slayer, you aren't weak to this thing at all. The Will-O-Wisp hurts. They made deltas infertile. That is definitely one way of putting it. You can't breed them. Now you're sending out Aegislash, of which then we switch to Shade Dancer. We spam Dark Pulse. Yes, exactly. This is what I thought. And you've got Bannet. Oh, no Mega Form for you. Yeah, Shade Dancer is literally the answer to this fight. Bang. Exactly. Shade Dancer was just the answer all along. Dancing with the devil in the moonlight, that's all we needed. Not bad. Alright, I'll spill the beans all over the floor. Pulls out a can of hind beans, cracks it open. Now it's on the floor. The beans have been spilled. People, did you like the stream? Double check that you've liked the stream, people. You could just double tap the screen. I haven't even liked the stream, and I'm the streamer. No, don't talk to me about Marvel Rivals. I'm actually... So there's a load of freaking announcements happening today, and I'm very happy about. I'm pretty sure Marvel Rivals is about to announce their next season. But yeah, don't forget you can double tap the screen. Boom, to like the video. Wonderful stuff. And also, do not forget to hit the button at the top and subscribe if you like fun Pokemon content. You absolute legends. This prophecy has been misunderstood many, many times. Even the cult leaders have never heard the correct version. Wait, so they don't know what the real prophecy says? That's right, they've been making it up. Want to know what you'd get if you chose an EV starter? Kind of wish I had the EV, I won't lie. Not going to read to you the entire thing. It's a terrible poem that's easy to misinterpret, and I don't want to be that oracle, you know. I kind of like that. Dude's just like, yeah, prophecy's a bit stupid, actually. Hope you're ready. The first thing predicted was the emergence of a hero chosen by a legendary Pokemon. Secondly, this hero will succeed undefeated in Torren. They'll move on victorious. The last secret piece of information is that in the end, the hero will join the Infernal Cult and betray their friends. That's basically... That's dodgy. One of us is going to join the Infernal Cult? Yeah, what? You can't leave us with that. Who's the hero? How can we stop that from happening? Oh, you can't avoid fate, Nora. Well, you can't say he doesn't have a flair for the dramatic. Yeah, I like that Oracle. He's fun. Can I drop about info about Eevee? Yeah, go for it. This reminds me what author L. Frank Baum did when introducing... Oh, shut up. How can you stay so calm? We were just told one of us is a traitor. This isn't a time to joke around. Well, it did say that you'll get rid of the cults, right? I'm a librarian. As prophecies go, I've heard far worse. Plus, nobody knows about this, right? You can use that to your advantage. But anyway, people are probably waiting for me at the front desk, so I need to head back. Let me know if you need any more help with, well, whatever library stuff I can help with. See you around, heroes. Nora, listen, don't panic about this, okay? Don't panic, Damien. We just got told that we're going to lose. People are going to die. Worrying about this isn't going to help. We need to work together if we're going to make this turn. If we're going to make us turn on each other, we might as well give up now. Oh, criticizing me already, Damien. You know, if I were an infernal cultist in disguise, I wouldn't draw attention to myself. But of course, you wouldn't know anything about tact, would you? Not Mr. I ran my mouth in front of cultists and got kidnapped in a garbage dump. Nora, please stop. You know what I think, Damien? I think your stepmother was right about you. Okay, yeah, Nora's just a bitch. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you in Sonata City, Dave. There's a gym there. I wouldn't need this badge in order to dive. Why did I say that? I don't know what came over me. I feel awful. I'm going to go apologise. I really hope I didn't hurt him. I can't lose somebody else. Damien, wait up. I love that. Mega Eevee turns into Eeveelutions. Whoa. I mean, that sounds very interesting. It almost makes me wonder why... Like, you kind of feel like you need a game that is just Eevees. Like, make that the starter. Rather than an option. We're stuck with an Eevee until the third gym for this game. It's a long while. Yeah, I can see that, to be fair. But then again, I didn't even use Charmander that much, so... Bro got to Charmeleon and then didn't really go any further. Can you stop cursing my team, please? I'm going to Aquatail you. Out of fear. Ooh, so many freaking Pokemon. The AI sees a kill and doesn't let you run. And I do find that quite, like, honourable. Pokemon, let's go, Eevee. I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about romhacks in specifics. Like, that's a very interesting way to make use of Eevee. Have I got one... Oh, no, I haven't. I've not got one far enough. I suppose you are right. Delta Eevee, Gamma Eevee, Omega Eevee. Well, that fight ended up actually being very simple because Shade Dancer is a bit powerful. Could be rated Peggy 18 before this cursing. Peggy 18. Rated M for mature. And then the next thing that came to my mind was world premiere. Xbox owns everything. Everything is an Xbox. Sigma Eevee. Bro's hot shit and he knows it. Hello from Twitch. Hello, shady supporter. You're very shady. Have you come in here to support the stream? Oh, well, actually, that's, funnily enough, that's all the time I've actually got, I'm not going to lie. Thank you. To be fair, I always find it funny when someone follows on Twitch out of the blue, because I'm just like, oh, no. I was just about to go. But it's all good. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. I stream Monday to Friday. At this time is usually when I end. So, you'll know when I'm live on Monday. Thank you so much for following. I also have a YouTube channel. I also have a Discord, all of those things. So, guys, thank you so much for being here today. And, yeah, have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Shady is in Shady Penguin. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. Guys, let's move to the credits, shall we? I'm pretty sure we got one lovely little donation in for today. Don't mind me, I'm just going to save the game in the background. Hang on, credits, you're supposed to roll when I command you to. Begin. There we go. Here we go, here's the credits, guys. Thank you so much for coming today. If you're not subscribed already and you enjoy Pokemon content, please subscribe to the YouTube, follow on Twitch, check the description for links to freaking everything, including the community Discord. Thank you so much for coming along. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. Absolutely. I am probably going to go get my haircut tomorrow. I think I need to actually do it, you know, rather than just constantly threatening the world that I will get my hair done, because I'm not a fan of it right now. It's a bit all over the place. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and above all else, have a damn good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.